Alright, let's start this a little bit early. I realized I probably should have went live a few minutes before, or even half an hour before. Because I want to watch the Nintendo Direct. So let's just jump in. I'm gonna rewind a little bit, obviously, so I can start from the beginning. But yeah, let's do the Nintendo Direct. But the best thing about Nintendo Direct is the greatest comment that I had was when I was looking at I think we watched like a Pokemon reveal a couple weeks ago, and someone said on the highlight channel, they commented saying, watching Farfa react to the Pokemon trailer was like watching Ruxin react to the ban list. And that just lives rent-free in my head. Me when I Nintendo. Volume too high? Is it good? How does the Nintendo Direct work? It's just back-to-back trailer after trailer, right? 2 times speed? I'll 1.5 it.
Let's go!
Yoo-hoo! Oh look, another game that I can come 4th in. Isn't there like 100 Mario Karts already? What is this? Is this like yet another, what's the word? Just re-skin, re-release? Oh my god, Pack Dash reference. It is 12 players, not 4. 4th would be pretty good in Mario Kart, isn't it? Wait, what am I looking at here? There's nothing special about this, right? This is just another Mario Kart game. Oh, you're coming 12th here. More like 12th. Remastered? I have a Mario Kart game on my Switch. And I played it with Nora once. She wasn't very good, as you can imagine, because I'm insane. This guy here said there's nothing special here. Mario Kart World. Wait, what does that mean? Is it Grand Theft Auto?
Hello everyone, I'm Koichi Kawamoto, and I'll be one of your guides for today's Nintendo Direct. I'm the producer for Nintendo Switch 2.
I'm Takuhiro Dota, the director for Nintendo Switch 2. And
Dota?
I'm Tetsuya Sasaki, the hardware designer.
Wait, that guy's name is Dota.
What you just saw was Mario Kart World, launching
What
exclusively on Nintendo Switch 2. Now, what do you think this brand new Mario Kart game will be like?
Grand Theft Auto?
A brand new entry in the Mario Kart series is launching exclusively on the Nintendo Switch 2 system. Welcome to this vast world. Kart races are held throughout various regions that span the globe.
Is this like Mario, like MMORPG?
The atmosphere will change.
That's a lot of freaking karts.
You can go off the racetrack and drive virtually everywhere in this world.
Oh, okay.
In
Who asked for that?
Race through 4 courses in a bid for first place.
Is this like Carmageddon for Mario?
You'll also drive to the next course.
That's an ancient reference. That's an old man reference.
Race, the most in series history, the competition is gearing up.
Mario Kart but in London? Who wanted that?
Knockout Tour.
The only way that could be worse is if they made Mario Kart in Birmingham.
There are multiple checkpoints along the way. If you're below the placement shown when you hit a checkpoint, you'll be eliminated. Can you make it all the way to the finish line?
I guess that's kind of interesting. Okay, they are doing a lot, to be fair.
You can also freely drive around this vast world in free roam.
Okay, I take back everything I said. This actually looks interesting and cool.
So drive wherever your heart takes you. You can also go for scenic drives with friends, and even take photos together at different locations.
Oh wow, the selfie cam. Important.
A brand new race across the entire world starts here. Mario Kart World! The game launches on the same day as Nintendo Switch 2. More details about this title will be shared in an upcoming Mario Kart World Direct. So be on the lookout for more information.
This is the date of the Mario World Direct. Wait, so we still don't have a Switch 2 release date, right? We got GTA Mario before GTA 6.
Next, we'd like to introduce some of the new features of Nintendo Switch 2. These are the
If you're just tuning in and wondering why am I watching the Nintendo Direct, guys, it's very important because this is basically like watching a Yu-Gi-Oh stream. In the sense that we are now getting a live update for our prize support. So this is a good way for us to to see what the coming year is going to offer us.
I'm still ahead of all of you guys.
To get her. Is that Discord? Why are we showing Discord?
Nix, I'm coming for you.
We have Discord in what's the word?
Introducing
Connectivity?
Game Chat, a new feature for Nintendo Switch 2.
What do you mean game chat? This is Discord. What are you, this is
Feature. You'll be able to communicate with friends and family
this
while
is
playing the game.
not game chat. What do you mean?
For an adventure.
While using the Game Chat feature, your voice is recognized by a microphone built into the system.
Oh, okay. But you're still behind me, right?
That's
Alright, let's
not
keep going, okay.
It can pick up
concerning.
your speaking voice clearly, even from a distance.
Let's jump on here. Alright, let's keep going. Let's make a left right here. Let's make a
When it's noisy around you, your voice will still come through clearly, letting you chat with ease.
How did you get hit by a bow?
2025 technology, by the way. Discord's had this for like 10 years.
Feature can help you too, letting you easily chat with friends and family.
Damn, noise cancellation? Holy crap.
Turn on game screen sharing.
Nintendo really pulling out all the stops here.
You can also share your game screen.
Did you see someone just like go on top of that dinosaur?
Really? They can do that?
Do it. You guys just did it.
I want to do it too.
Oh, shoot. Oh, ooh. Oh, he's trying to eat me. He's trying to eat me.
Okay, I got it.
Oh, no, 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 no.
Yay. Okay.
I think they should just stick with
You
games.
can chat to your heart's content. Even
I
while
think
playing
the
different
problem
games.
is like so many games and so many game studios and companies and stuff. They're constantly trying to reinvent the wheel,
Kirby, look, you're on a star. That's so cute.
right? Like copying each other to like just kind of like add the same features that already exist.
Guys, I lost. Like,
What's that? What is the point of this? 4 people are playing Mario Kart with each other, all live streaming at the same time. What is? It's like split screen from 1995 with extra steps. Who asked for
Watch
this?
them play.
Oh, I think I know where you are. I think I know where you are. Wait. Okay, I think we have to try.
It's just, yeah, Nintendo just trying not to work with Discord, right? Like, imagine they just found a way to, like, integrate the functionality
On the
instead
right
of,
Joy-Con 2 controller, there's an additional
completely
button.
remaking this.
You can
Think
hold
about, like, the
button.
time and resources they put into, like, develop this.
Actually, guys, I gotta.
When it already exists.
I'll be right back. Yeah. Okay.
Here, you can quickly and easily mute yourself and more. And there's
Wow, a mute button.
connecting this camera to the system.
Dude, this is awful.
Hello. Yo.
Look, guys, this is a microphone and a
And then you chat
webcam.
while playing a game.
Awesome. Great. New technology.
Here's how it looks with just the camera feed. Please look forward to games which use your camera feed like this.
3 unpaid interns can develop this in 2 weeks. Nintendo invented the webcam.
Even when you're apart, you can play games and hang out as if you were together in the same room. Play together or compete in online multiplayer games. Chat while playing your personal favorites. Decide your own rules for a retro game competition. Or hold a sports competition between families. All together, anytime, anywhere.
Well, I don't know about anywhere.
What did you think?
It's a slideshow. Yeah, that frame rate did not look impressive, huh?
Like others more closely, including family and friends. Almost
Like
as if
the
you're
like, look at the
playing
frame
games.
rate at the bottom. Like, it looks terrible, doesn't it?
The camera you saw in the trailer is the Nintendo Switch 2 camera, which will be
Dude, I
available
wonder how
on
much
same
the
day as Switch 2.
the camera costs. It's probably like
Nintendo Switch
quadruple
Online
the
membership
average
will
like
be required to use
Logitech
Game Chat.
webcam.
However, since we'd like as many
An
people as
online
possible to
membership
experience this, it
will be
available
required
with
to
online
use it,
membership for a limited
of
time.
course.
We hope you'll try it out.
Open access period.
Additionally, Game Chat
For
supports the Nintendo Switch
Discord,
parental
it's so
controls,
crazy.
and different settings can be adjusted. For example, whether parental permission is always required when a child wants to use Game Chat to play with their friends.
We'd like to introduce another new experience you can share with family and friends.
Is this gonna be like the
On
keyboard?
Nintendo Switch, even if you just have one game, you can pass a Joy-Con controller to a friend and play together. But on Nintendo Switch 2, you can play together locally on multiple systems using just one game, with Game Share. As shown here, even games that require multiple screens can be played if one person owns a compatible game. With Game Share, you can temporarily share compatible games with others who also
Oh,
have a
that's
Nintendo
actually really
Switch or
cool.
a Nintendo Switch system. You can share a game with up to 3 other systems at a time. Game Share
That's
also
like
supports
actually
online
really
play
cool,
on
right?
Switch 2 systems, and you can use it with friends via Game Chat, which we showed earlier.
But like, how does this work? Are you gonna have to like download the whole ass like game on your friends' consoles and stuff?
Worldwide classics on Nintendo Switch.
Cool, it's
Game Share
local
support
LAN.
is also planned for some games exclusive to Nintendo Switch 2. So we hope
Okay, don't be a hater. That's actually cool.
Next. We'd like to show you the
Effect
Nintendo Switch
added.
2 system itself.
Love the
Please take a look.
terms and conditions, you know, just to make sure that people don't think it does
At
a
7.9
funny
inches,
click noise.
Switch 2 has a bigger built-in screen. Here's how that compares to Nintendo Switch. The system's thickness remains the same.
Damn, she thick.
With approximately double the pixels compared to Switch, you can enjoy games in greater detail on the 1080p screen.
Why did you say approximately? Like, Kinda double.
The screen supports up to 120 frames per second.
Oh wow, maybe we can play
Smooth gameplay
Pokemon
supported
Scarlet
by-
Violet without the thing crashing.
The LCD screen is more vivid and supports HDR, providing more contrast between light and dark areas of the images. The all-new Joy-Con 2 controllers connect magnetically.
Oh, that's so
Strong magnets keep
convenient.
the controllers firmly attached to the
Oh,
system.
that is so
Detach the
convenient.
controller easily by pressing the release button on the back. The SL and SR buttons are bigger for greater comfort and control when playing with the Joy-Con 2 held horizontally. The left and right sticks are now larger.
Yeah, okay, we get it. It's bigger. You don't have to give like
Each Joy-Con 2 controller
like
can be used.
okay,
as a mouse.
so it's bigger. So then they so you know when you have to keep saying things to fill up the word count to make it sound like better than it actually is. So it's bigger, and then the next slide was like, so that means the button is bigger, right? And then that means the screen is bigger. And then next slide. So that means the joystick is bigger. Yeah, that's probably how it's gonna have to work.
To play with compatible games. Both the left and right Joy-Con 2 support mouse controls.
Oh god.
By adjusting the audio balance between the ranges, sounds from the built-in speakers are
It's
clearer
got
and
better
more
audio.
comfortable and
Okay, right. I mean, I don't know, man. Maybe I'm being too
You can
cynical
voice chat
about
with
this,
friends
but
anytime via game chat.
it's just like
It also uses noise-canceling technology to filter sounds, so your voice will come through clearly.
it's just like they're. I guess
Even if you
the
don't
reason
have
why I
sound
find this so
system,
funny
games can be
is that
enjoyed
they're
more in
basically
person,
advertising
sound, as if it were coming from
and
all
showing
around.
off like super basic standard stuff, and they're trying to present it as like cool and awesome and new, and it's just like.
Place your Nintendo Switch 2 however you
This
like
is
on a large,
technology that's been
sturdy
around
stand.
for a decade
move it freely,
plus
like this.
on handheld devices, you know? Two
In addition to the
USB
USB-C port found on the bottom of the system, there's one on top as well.
Two USB ports.
For connecting a USB.
Yeah, one for the camera that costs like 500 bucks probably. Wait, you can charge it?
Nintendo Switch 2 comes with 256 gigabytes of internal storage.
Brother,
8
mobile
times
phones
that
have had
of Nintendo Switch,
256
storing
gigabyte for
game downloads,
literally 15
save
years
data,
at this
and
point.
more.
Jesus.
Reading and writing data is also faster. Use the Nintendo Switch 2 dock to connect to your TV and enable up to 4K resolution for compatible games.
I generally thought
also
4K was already
TV
available
mode.
if you used the cam link thing. Fan ventilation for powerful
The Nintendo
cooling. Oh,
Switch
pay
2 dock has a
attention.
built-in
That's
fan that
for
keeps
me.
your system cool.
That's for me.
This
This
helps
one is
keep it
important. This one is aimed at me. Guys, it's got a fan.
On Nintendo Switch 2, you can play Nintendo Switch 2 games, as well as compatible Nintendo Switch games. Physical and digital games are supported.
I mean, I should hope that it has backwards compatibility. That would be completely cursed if it didn't. That's the thing. That's probably a perfect description. They're actually good
Nintendo Switch
upgrades,
2
but
is
it's like
and improved
the Switch has been
Nintendo
out for
Switch.
what, like 10 years at this point?
Redesigned the system from the ground up and
You know?
added lots of new gameplay.
It's like this feels like
And to help players better understand
could have been
Switch
like
hardware,
a-
we're currently developing this game.
not like an entire Nintendo Switch 2.
Hello.
So you know how there's like the PlayStation 4 and then the PlayStation 4 Pro?
This is Nintendo Switch
That's kind of
2.
what it feels like. It feels like it's like the
Exclusive to
Nintendo Switch Pro type of thing, rather than like a whole second
standing
one
over
type
here.
of thing.
Okay, everyone, join me inside the game.
Wow, they weren't joking. The
are a lot
Nintendo
of
Switch
question mark icons here.
2 really is bigger. This is
side
to
reads,
scale. That's a
"There are
real
magnets."
person, by the way. That guy's 6'2".
Joy-Con 2 controllers attached to the system with magnets. And those magnets are inside the system. The SL and SR buttons on the Joy-Con 2 are made of metal. So that's how they attach to the system.
Okay, yep,
A magnetic
magnets.
circuit is formed between them, so they won't easily detach. Through examining signs like these, you can discover all sorts of secrets about Nintendo Switch 2. Another example, the Joy-Con 2 controllers have mouse controls. And when combined with the gyroscopes, you can even do something like this. You can adjust the position of the golf club and aim for the cup by rotating the Joy-Con 2.
How did you... That's awful. What is this guy
Combining
doing?
mouse
I'm
controls
sorry.
and
He is
gyroscopes,
so
things
bad.
like this are possible. There are secrets to discover, even as you're playing minigames and tech demos.
I'm backseating a trailer, I know.
Some of the secrets range from the unique features of the system to tiny details you might not notice until they're pointed out. There are plenty. Nintendo Switch 2 Welcome Tour will launch as a paid digital game on the same day as Nintendo Switch 2. So please check it out if you're interested.
Now, I'd like to
You
share
didn't do
some
any
more
better? Shut up. I'm
information
insane
regarding Nintendo Switch 2.
at golf,
This
okay?
is the game card for Nintendo Switch 2 titles. It's the same shape as Nintendo Switch game cards, but it's now red and it has much faster data reading. Next up is additional storage.
No, I can't believe they spent time and effort on this slide here. What are they advertising?
Nintendo
What are they
Switch 2
advertising? Look at this. Look at what they are advertising, okay? What is the point of this section. Right, listen very carefully.
More information regarding Nintendo Switch 2. This is the game card for Nintendo Switch
This is the game card for Nintendo Switch 2.
2 titles. It's the same shape as Nintendo Switch game cards, but it's now red and it has much faster data reading speeds.
It's red and it's faster. Same size, it's red. It's a little bit faster. That's awesome. Like now it's red, okay?
Next up is additional storage. Switch 2 will only work with micro SD express cards. They're a different type of SD card and will make high-speed data transfers possible. Please note, the regular micro SD cards used for Nintendo Switch will not be compatible.
I honestly didn't know there was a difference
To
between
transfer
micro
data from
SD and
Switch to
Express,
Switch
but
2,
fair enough.
You can log into your Nintendo account to use the system transfer feature. With this feature, you can transfer save data, digital games, and
Isn't
more.
that like not
We're
a
also
good
releasing
thing?
A new Pro controller. It has
Because now everyone has to just buy a new SD card.
and GR buttons, which you can use to assign existing button controls. In addition, an audio jack has been added. We've introduced a few new features.
The
After
C.
today's presentation, the official Nintendo Switch 2 website will go live. There will also be an Ask the Developer article on the website, where the three of us will talk about the development of Nintendo Switch 2.
Yeah, can you make the cartridge green instead of red, please?
And now, the Nintendo Switch 2 launch date.
Whoa!
Nintendo Switch 2 launches on June 5th.
Wow!
We're very much looking forward to the day we all get to experience
Just in
it,
time
so
for
please wait
nationals.
just a bit longer.
What do you guys think? Do you think do you think we'll be getting the Nintendo Switch 2 for nationals?
Play 3 types of games. The first type is Nintendo Switch 2 games. These games take advantage of the performance and features of Switch 2.
Okay, awesome.
The second type is compatible games that were released on Nintendo
What?
Switch.
Wait, what's the fucking third type?
Nintendo Switch 2 Edition games are the third type. Some games that were released on Switch will receive upgraded versions that offer things like improved visuals, unique ways to play on Switch 2, and more.
Oh my god, they're just remastering Switch games for the Switch 2 to then resell them again. That's actually ridiculous.
Super Mario Party Jamboree is getting an upgrade on Nintendo
Bruh.
Switch 2. The upgrade
Like, they're
expands
gonna
on the
make
base
you
game
pay
and
for
adds new
that.
features, including mouse
Instead of just
controls,
retroactively like adding the support
audio recognition,
through like a patch or something.
more expressive rumble, and gameplay that uses a camera accessory. All of
Camera.
which can be accessed on Switch 2.
I think the Wii
Let's
has
check out
done
three
this
new
like
and
maybe
updated modes.
15, 20 years ago.
First up is
Right?
Mario
The
Party.
Nintendo Wii?
With a single camera, up to 4 players can join the festivities. You'll be able to see each
God, I
other's
just
faces
love
as
how
they play,
bad the
so you can
camera
experience
is.
all the reactions and
Like, look at the frame
emotions in
rate
friends
and the
can take
bit
part
rate. It's so
online.
bad.
Up next, it's Bowser Live, a mode where the livelier team wins. Bowser will bring you on stage 2. Hit blocks to collect the most coins. Guide an RC car with your voice. Go. And compete in other minigames.
Sorry,
with full
this looks like
performance.
a terrible game.
Final. Guide an RC car
Go!
with your voice.
Go! Go! Go!
And
Who
compete
wants to
in other
play that?
minigames using full body movement and sound.
Oh my god, there's a game where you have to catch
Take
poop
a
on your
ride
head.
on the
This is
Mouse
incredible.
Control
Holy.
Carnival coaster. With the safety bar lowered and secured, you're off. Use
What's
mouse
that
controls
TikTok
to shoot down
trend that's
enemies
going? You know the
while
like
bumps
people
and
like from
rumbles
like
up the
France and
coaster.
stuff trying to say like burger and pizza, and then it like goes through the
When you enter a pipe, a mini
shape adjusted hole and stuff like that. So like we're getting like that as a Switch game, it seems.
And one where you shake a can of spray paint and quickly tag objects. Enjoy the thrill of these intuitive mini games. How quickly can you reach the station? From mini games that use a camera, the built-in microphone, mouse controls, and rumble.
It's just like you're such a Nintendo hater. It's on. I know.
Super
I
Mario
am.
Party Jamboree, Nintendo Switch 2
Like,
Edition, plus
in order
Jamboree
to like
TV,
enjoy this new
launches
Mario
Nintendo
Party,
Switch
you need to
2,
like
July 24th.
get the webcam and then
Nintendo
set
Switch
that
2
up,
players who already
and then
own
have to
Super
play with
Mario
other
Party
people who
Jamboree
also have the
can upgrade to
webcam,
Nintendo Switch
and then
2
you all
Edition
gotta like
plus
it.
Jamboree
You know, it's
TV
just like
by
all these
purchasing
tools that you
an
need to just
upgrade
play a
pack.
game.
Please
Real,
don't
why
forget
watch this if
the
you're gonna
new
complain
Mario
about every
Party
single thing they do?
experience, where you can
'Cause I
see
want
each
to.
other's reactions while
I,
playing.
me when I
Let's
watch thing I
continue
want to
with some
see.
more Nintendo Switch 2 Edition games.
Far from Nintendo's just something awesome. Wow, haha, who would like it? That's so bad. Far from when Konami
Nintendo
releases
Switch
30-year-old
2
game for
editions of The
$70.
Legend of
Oh my
Zelda
god.
Breath of the Wild and The
Well,
Legend
that's
of
just
Zelda
not true,
Tears
is
of
it?
the Kingdom.
Because I very much
Feature
was
enhanced
very critical of
resolution
how
and
bad the early
vibrance.
days collection was. So just
It
me when
also
I
supports
lie, I guess.
HDR,
Me when I make things
which
up.
makes the image more vibrant, so you can play with smoother, higher definition graphics.
This isn't Nintendo hating. I've played Nintendo since I was a kid. These are all these are features that were on so many consoles before. The Kinetic is basically what they're advertising here. Right? I feel like I'm not hating.
Accessed via the Nintendo
Seems
Switch
like
app and smart devices.
we're monetizing pretty basic, simple stuff
It's a
here.
game-specific service that's exclusive.
Oh, this
to the
finally
Switch
there's
2
an app.
editions of these titles. For example, it can help guide you to various.
How many
locations
times do you think they
like
can
shrines
redo
and
like
paths you haven't found
Zelda?
Guidance
Probably not as much as
activated.
Skyrim. How many official releases of Skyrim is there? Like 7 or something?
yet. Or you can share your creations using QR.
There's
codes
more,
and
there's
send
no
them
way.
to another player to create in their game.
Wait, auto build? Oh, we live? Oh, I think we've caught up. Nice.
We hope these features will make your adventures even more enjoyable.
Kirby.
In Kirby and the Forgotten Land, you'll be able to enjoy an additional story exclusive to the Nintendo Switch 2 edition, along with improved graphics and frame rates. This story takes place in the Forgotten Land after being struck by a powerful meteor that's causing some mysterious changes.
Wait, so this is just a re-release? Like this is the quote-unquote Switch 2 version? Oh, to be fair, I don't know how different this is from the original.
Will have both a
Yo,
Nintendo Switch
Samus.
and a Nintendo Switch 2 edition.
Seamus. Re-release with a little bit of DLC. That could be fine. Depends on the price tag.
In addition to standard,
Like, how much do you think this is? Like that? Yeah, that sounds good. But how much do you think this is?
gameplay on Switch
Like, it's probably like $60, right?
Plus, you can explore the immersive world in 4K at 60 frames per second, or
Yeah,
enjoy
like, that's
smoother
just,
action
like,
in full
bruh.
HD at 120 frames per second.
This is 70?
Choose from these
Wait, is that
two
actually
modes,
officially what
both
it
of
is?
which
It's
support
70?
HDR, based on your preference
For a
and
remaster
playstyle.
and a bit of DLC?
Plus, Pokemon Legends
I don't know, man.
Season
Maybe
8
inflation
is
has gone
scheduled
through the
to
roof
launch
since I
later
was a
this year,
kid.
will not
But
only
that's
receive
that just
a Nintendo
sounds
Switch version,
monstrous.
but a Nintendo Switch 2 edition as well. By taking advantage of the power of Switch 2, you can enjoy your adventure in Lumio City with enhanced resolution and frame rates.
I mean, Pokemon looks so much better with the Switch 2, I guess, to be fair.
The
That's
Nintendo
something.
Switch 2 edition games you just saw.
This looks
will be
dog shit.
available
Oh, well,
as both physical
apparently I'm
and
wrong. I don't know, that looked
digital
fine. I mean, to be fair, the bar for Pokemon is really
If you
low.
already own the Nintendo Switch version of a game, you can play
Like,
the
you
Nintendo
can play
Switch 2
Pokemon
edition
and count the
purchasing
pixels.
an upgrade pack.
Admittedly.
We hope you're looking forward to these Nintendo
More Farfa,
Switch
not
2
knowing
edition
typing.
games.
Listen, water beats fire. That's the most important thing.
Next, I'd like to introduce a brand new game featuring mouse controls with the Joy-Con 2 controllers. Please take a look.
Yeah, I didn't know what to say. I genuinely didn't know what to say. This feels a bit insensitive. That's kind of what I was getting here. I was like, a wheelchair rocket? What's that game called? Rocket? The game with the shooting in the car. Rocket League. I mean, it's weird. It's like kind of inclusivity, but also like using a Joy-Con to do like the wheelchair movements. It's like, I don't know if people in wheelchairs want to be doing that. I don't know, man. It just feels like somewhat like dystopian to me. Anyway, I don't know. Like, perhaps someone who actually is disabled will find something actual, you know, some relative important inclusivity in this, but
3-on-3 matches using dual mouse controls.
I think it comes across as kind
Next,
of
here are some games from our publishing
insensitive,
and development
maybe.
partners
I don't
coming to Nintendo Switch 2.
looks like a Yakuza minigame.
I have long observed the lands between.
Whoa!
This world.
I mean, it's just Elden Ring, right? Which is good, but it's on Switch, so I mean, sure.
You can see them, can't you?
Yo, imagine like fighting Margit with like a Joy-Con.
That guide you through your burden.
At this point, people have beaten Elden Ring with all sorts of tools. I don't know if a Switch is even that much more interesting.
Come Elden.
Switch 2 runs Elden Ring, that's insane. Yeah, are you looking at the frame rate? It's gonna be awful. I'd be impressed if like you can do a boss fight above 60 FPS in this.
Hey, I'm Greg Kasavin from Supergiant Games. Here to
Wait,
say
this
that
guy looks
Hades
so
2 is
familiar.
coming to Nintendo Switch 2. Our first ever sequel introduces the Princess of the Dead, an immortal witch out to vanquish the
Does anyone know who this is and if he's been on other iconic games? He looks really familiar.
Getting to know dozens of characters from Greek myth in a story that reacts to your every setback and victory. It's the kind of game you can quickly pick
Wait,
up
hold on,
whether
Hades
you're
2?
experienced with the original or not. Look for more about Hades 2 later this year.
Oh shit.
皆さんこんにちは。カプコンの中山です。我々がお届けするタイトルはストリートファイター6です。
Sports battles through local wireless includes new modes exclusive to Switch. New modes? Oh no, it's using the Joy-Cons. Oh, there's the jerk-off mode. You turn it up a little? Sure.
Initiating Arsenal boot sequence. Weapon safety mechanism confirmed. All operating at normal levels. Testing data.
This might be Yugioh, but this voice actor sounds like Dan Green. Like that kind of sounds like Yugi to me.
Where our freedom was restricted, we will finally be liberated from humans.
Bro, I don't know, like my brain's like playing tricks on me. This dude sounds like Yugi.
I'm for sale and you're buying.
Who plays fighting games? A very large portion of the gaming community, sir.
Will be ours. The sovereign axiom, the Trinitas, has almost completed a weapon that was created to destroy all humanity.
No! Because we're in the middle of a war. Don't you get it?
I won't just stop you.
This just makes me miss Metal Gear.
All children.
That was like the one good thing Konami did.
Lives, don't they?
Hey, this is Joseph Forrest from Hazelight. I'm super excited for Split Fiction to come to Nintendo Switch 2.
This is a good game.
The game is a story about friendship. You play as Mio, who writes sci-fi, and Zoe, who writes fantasy. Together, they get trapped in their own stories, and it's up to you and a friend to help them break free. Now, let me tell you this, if you like It Takes Two, you're gonna love this one, trust me. And of course, you'll be able to play Split Fiction on the day Switch 2 launches.
At EA Sports,
this game looks so woke
across the world, both on the pitch and on the gridiron.
Yes, football. Sports ball.
Will be coming to Nintendo
Finally,
Switch
some good games.
Madden NFL will also be
Hell yeah, brother.
EA Sports, it's in the game.
Hi, I'm Alan Tu from Avalanche
Is
Software.
it me or are they out of sync?
Hogwarts Legacy to Nintendo Switch 2.
Oh, don't play this game. Don't play this game.
Enhanced graphics and seamless
This game sucks. Don't play this game. Don't give J.K. Rowling money. Don't play this game.
Never before. And
Oh
the new mouse
no.
controls on Switch 2 give you even more ways to experience the adventure.
Switch 2 cancelled.
Discover the enhanced magic when Hogwarts Legacy launches on the same day as Switch 2.
Yo! Okay, now we're getting some good games, dude. Now we're getting some good games. Alright, cancel everything negative I said about the Switch. This is freaking peak, dude. God, I love Tony Hawk's. It still plays like the old games as well. Oh, that's like the old map. Nora! I heckin' love Nora, actually. Did they just put a fucking SpongeBob meme in a Tony Hawk's trailer for the Nintendo Switch 2? Am I in the upside down? Did our Master Duel make this? Are you is DK on this? Bruh. Are they allowed to do that? Oh my god. SpongeBob! SpongeBob! SpongeBob!
Hello, this is Christian Elverdam from IO Interactive. We are bringing our flagship title, Hitman Assassination, to Nintendo.
God, I haven't played a Hitman game in years. Oh, Hitman is so freaking good.
The best assassin in the trade, Agent 47 does everything.
What's like the best Hitman game? Because I know like Hitman 2 or 3 was considered like the best of the series, but then Absolution came out and it was just like so good. Yeah, Blood Money. Oh, that's like old school.
Plus, we are excited to bring another familiar.
Yeah, I think like Absolution was really good. What was that, like 10 years ago or something? That one was so good. I haven't like seen any of the newer ones though. But man, dude, Hitman is such a good game. I was obsessed with like Blood Money when I was a kid. Absolution did not suck. Shut up. Project 007.
James Bond.
Do you think they'll leak the new voice, the new actor for 007?
So stay tuned.
Just redo GoldenEye.
The story of light and shadow that never fades is reborn. Bravely Default returns, remastered in high definition. Featuring the Brave and Default commands that help you control the flow of turn-based battles.
This doesn't sound like a game title. This sounds like a setting. Brave and Default.
Enjoy your adventure with upgraded features and enhancements. And all new minigames with unique ways.
Yeah, this is not a game for me. This is nope, this is not the genre for me.
Classic fantasy RPG, Bravely Default.
Yeah, I don't really like JRPGs.
Remaster. Set foot in Luxembourg as a warrior of light.
Set foot in where? Luxembourg?
セガ龍が如くスタジオ代表の横山です。我々がお送りする
Yo!
龍が如くで誓いの場所
That's crazy.
1988年東京と大阪
Okay.
2つの陥落
That is that's a sick conclusion.
伝説の始まりを追加シーンとともにお楽しみください。発売日は Nintendo Switch 2の発売と同じ日です。今後のシリーズ展開にも
So is it just going to be a standard for Switch 2 to just have every game going forward, do you think?
From our publishing and development partners. But for now, we'd like to
Assuming it's powerful enough, there's no real reason it shouldn't, I suppose, right? I mean, that's pretty good in and of itself. But there's no way it's powerful enough to play some of the newer titles, right?
When the Zonai, who descended from the heavens, joined hands with the Hylians, who dwelled on the surface, their union led to a great and prosperous kingdom.
What are we doing keys on the Switch
But
too?
in time, a terrible evil arose. A war was fought to vanquish this evil, one which future generations would call the imprisoning war.
Perhaps you truly have traveled back in time.
So that's Hyrule Castle? Then that must mean this really is the past.
Wait, this isn't a DLC. This is a whole new game, no? It's a DLC? Yo, Dynasty Warrior Zelda, let's go. That dude is the literal GOAT. Hyrule Warriors Age of Imprisonment. This is not Zelda? Is it? Coming this winter.
That was Hyrule Warriors Age of Imprisonment.
Oh, it's a spin-off,
It's being
okay.
developed by Koei Tecmo Games, with support from Nintendo.
Not a true fan. I have never claimed to be a Zelda fan,
story
to be honest with you.
War, which took place in Hyrule long ago.
You know what we need? We do need a Destiny Warriors game. Dynasty Warriors.
You can continue to enjoy Nintendo Switch Online on Switch 2. And with Nintendo Switch Online Plus Expansion Pack, you can enjoy a new membership benefit exclusively on Switch 2. Please take a look at this.
Okay, well, what's the cost on it? Because it's already like 22 bucks or something. What the?
Nintendo Switch Online Plus Expansion Pack will be getting a new classic game library exclusive to Nintendo Switch 2.
Yo.
Nintendo GameCube, originally released in 2001. Here are the titles that will be available at launch. A Legend of Zelda game
Oh,
come to life
okay.
in cell shading. Controlling the wind using a mysterious baton.
I mean, it was about time.
Set sail on an adventure across the Great Sea. The Legend of Zelda: The Wind Waker.
Oh, Soul Calibur!
A tale of souls and
I used to
swords
love Soul
eternally
Calibur, dude.
In this 3D weapons-based fighting game, each
Oh
fighter
my
comes equipped with a
lord!
different weapon. And Link from the Legend of
Bro,
Zelda
just ignore
series
everything that happened before now. Like a Nintendo GameCube library
experience a world
literally just carries this. This is just this is all you need. Just ignore everything else. This is literally all you need.
30 machines will put it all on the line in death-defying races. Featuring the series' first machine customization and story mode, get ready to experience F-Zero GX.
Wait, did he just say
Games that
GX?
support multiplayer, up to 4 can play together locally or
Oh.
online.
Oh, do you think you need to actually have the GameCube pass to play with all 4 people, or do you think you can do the LAN connectivity like the
Higher resolution than
like
the
they advertised at the start? Because that would be cool if only one person needs to have the game. That would be sick.
Customize them to your liking.
Bro, okay, cool. Customize the controls. Awesome. Like,
More titles
show us more
will be
titles.
added in the future.
Fire Emblem, Luigi's Mansion, Colosseum.
Nintendo GameCube, Nintendo Classic.
Give us some more
Switch
names.
2 exclusive game library coming to Nintendo.
Bro, that did
Switch
not look like an
Online
extensive
Expansion
library,
Pack.
to be fair. Like,
Launches
I want
the same
Snake
day
Eater
as
and
the
stuff.
hardware's
No,
release.
what was the GameCube one called? Twin Snakes?
And a dedicated controller designed after the original GameCube controller will also be released.
Wait, what?
It can connect wirelessly.
Available
and
for
also
Nintendo
has
Switch
a
Online
C button
members.
to quickly access Game Chat.
Oh, you're gonna have to buy this though, right?
The Nintendo
Okay.
GameCube controller,
Yeah.
exclusively available for Nintendo Switch Online members.
Bro, they're gonna make you
will
buy
also
a
be
subscription
available the
and
same
buy
day
the
as
controller,
Nintendo Switch 2.
which
Whether
is
you're
so
familiar with
dumb,
the games
but
or
I mean, 99% of people are just gonna be like, ah, take my money, I don't care, dude, take my money.
Nintendo GameCube,
Which is fine.
Nintendo Classics. Of course, you can continue to play select games.
Wait,
from
what?
systems
There's like
shown
Game Boy games and stuff? There's SNES games?
Okay, let's see some
Bro, I
want
wanna
to
play Contra.
Publishing and development partners.
New. Deltarune 3-4. Yeah, you could. This is like nothing else before this was important, right? Like from here onwards, this just clears by itself. These are the Tumblr Twitter games, yep. On launch day.
Hi, I'm Randy from Gearbox.
Oh,
Borderlands 4,
who
our
asked?
upcoming flagship Borderlands game, will launch on Nintendo Switch 2.
Aw, who cares?
Borderlands is back.
Oh, who gives a shit, dude?
Loot and shoot your way through a world filled with
Does anyone care about
enemies
this?
and outrageous
Literally, Veg.
weapons. We're still in development, and it's already the most ambitious Borderlands game we've ever made.
I feel like Borderlands 2 or something ages ago was like actually not bad.
We'll be sharing a lot of the game in the months ahead. and
Where's the
more
cell
features
shading?
on the way.
Yeah, the game, the movie just ruined it. Whoa, Civ 7, that's cool.
of Sid Meier's Civilization 7. In Civ 7, you'll establish
Is Kevin Hart in it?
guide your people throughout the ages of history. With the new mouse controls, players can enjoy a more intuitive gameplay experience. Civ 7 launches on the same day as Switch 2. And if you already own the Nintendo Switch version, you can experience mouse controls on Switch 2 by purchasing the upgrade.
Oh, wait, hold on. This is already on Switch.
We have even
they're
more
just
news
re-releasing
from
it.
2K.
Oh.
Hi, I'm Lionel Jinx.
And I'm Ben Bishop.
Our final announcement for today.
Why is the
that
audio out of
WWE
sync?
2K
Oh, yeah. Hell yeah, brother. Finally, some good games.
NBA 2K as well.
Wrestling.
Wait to see you in the ring.
And
Yeah, wrestling. They didn't even show any footage.
By this old tattered man. Off they went, armed with nothing but youthful enthusiasm and a profound lack of preparation.
Yo, One Piece?
Boom! Terrible at steering a raft. That's
4 kids stranded. Wow, do you think you walk around the island looking for the season 4 dub of GX? Wait, it's frozen.
Tastes amazing. That's everything. Let's
Wait,
set
it's just
sail.
hello?
This time for home.
Yep, lag. Yep, it's not just me. It's literally frozen.
Crooks from Dodge Roll.
It's frozen! Well, there is 1.4 million people watching this, so...
It's an aim for the Gungeon's depths.
Yep, it's frozen.
Like shooter sequel. Now reloaded in a new 3D art style.
Should we try Twitch?
Expect some fan favorite elements to return. We're still working on the game, and we're excited to share more with you.
It's just frozen. But there's 1.4 million on YouTube. There's 60,000 people watching this on Twitch. Oh, Twitch is like way behind though. Should we watch on Twitch, I guess? Oh, okay, we're back. Oh, wait, what the? No, they're just replaying it. Okay, we're back to Civ 4, I guess. Civ 7. Great way to advertise their new console is to show the live stream crashing. Now the audio is completely out of sync. Wow, he has a crazy good voice. How's he singing all of this?
Hello, my name is Adam Badowski from CD Projekt Red. We are delighted to bring the immersive world of the dark future to Nintendo.
This guy sounds like Arashel.
Cyberpunk 2077 is an open world.
Bro, this is like, it's just broken. Like, it's just broken.
Open world action adventure RPG.
I don't know, to be fair, I don't think this is Nintendo. This is probably YouTube, right?
You can transport yourself to the city of dreams at home or on the go. Get ready to meet unforgettable characters and discover engaging
Okay, so the audio is very different to what's being shown on screen. Has YouTube even had a 1.5 million live stream? I'm pretty sure they've done that multiple times, right?
Square Enix の浜口です。
Have they maybe?
Nintendo Switch 2で Final Fantasy 7 リメイク
Final Fantasy?
発売いたします。本作はミッドガル脱出までを描いた
This thing is broken, dude.
3部作シリーズの1作目
Nintendo Europe, Nintendo UK. Why do they have multiple? Why is there like 7 Nintendo streams? This one's on 2.4 million. This one's on 1 million. This is on 200k. Bro, they've got like probably close to like 3 million concurrent viewers. That's almost as big as an LCS. I'm still scarred from that Nintendo Direct from years ago where every single new title was a farming simulator. Marvel meme. Star Wars Outlaws? The hell is that? You know what's weird? No Fortnite. That's so true, actually. Nobunaga's ambition. Fast fusion? That sounds like a Yu-Gi-Oh card. Shadow Labyrinth? That sounds like a Yu-Gi-Oh deck. Reanimal. Wow, this game looks terrifying. Fortnite! Woo! Finally, some good games. Tamagotchi Plaza. Dude, my old boomer ass just wants to see all the GameCube, you know, library. Like, I just want to see what's coming from the GameCube. Like, there's no way it's every GameCube game, surely, right? Will be the last from our publishing and developing part. Okay, what do you guys think it's gonna be? What do you think it is? What do you think it is? Here it comes. It's gonna be Master Duel. Wait, is this Devil May Cry? Pokemon. Mario Cross Duel 2. Chandra.
My blood. I give you my life. Turn, O wheel.
It's a new Silent Hill?
And transport him to a night of moonlight, to humanity's very dusk.
Well, that should be the giveaway, but I forgot what symbol this is. Is it Bayonetta? Aha! Finally. Yu-Gi-Oh! Elden Ring. It's Bloodborne 2? Wait, is it new? Is it like a new Bloodborne? Going to London. Yeah, this game is so good. It's crazy. Look, they've even got the Fallout characters. I was kidding, but that actually just looks like a Fallout character. Man, I am so not a gamer, huh? Oh, why does it have to be in Britain? Ah. Yo, that's me when I'm hungry.
Close your eyes and contemplate now the moon, as befits the soon to depart.
I pray that you are able, carrier of blood.
I don't know what I'm looking at. This looks like 7 different games in one. Like, I feel like I'm looking at Assassin's Creed, Devil May Cry, Dark Souls, Elden Ring. I'm looking at, like, what am I looking at? What game is this? It's all of them?
The moon tears will flow for one. And one alone.
Why is he wearing pajamas? What does that mean? What is that word? What? I mean, it looks cool. Dusk Bloods? Damn. 26? Oh, come on, dude. Only on Switch. There's no way. Only on the Switch too?
どのようなゲームなのかについてはディレクターの宮崎さんが語るクリエイターズボイスを公開しますのでぜひご覧ください。ソフトメーカーさんのタイトルの紹介は以上です。
Guess you're gonna have to buy a Switch if you want to play another FromSoft game.
また 今回の発表に映像をご用意いただいたソフトメーカーの皆様
You're gonna also have to wait a year.
ありがとうございます。
So plenty of YCSs for you to attend and try and get top 8 at, chat, so you can get your prize support.
ゲーム開発を進めていただいています。今後もたくさんのタイトルをご紹介していきますのでお楽しみに。続いては
I went from soft to from hard. That's very good. Yep, you're right. Enough time for a Switch 2 emulator to be made. My goal in 2025 is to win a YCS so I can play Duskbloods. Odyssey 2? No, this is GTA 6. Is this another Mario Party? Why is a non-gamer watching this? Because it's funny. Because it's very funny. What? Plural? I don't know what that is. But if you're happy about it, that's cool. It's Mario Kart but Kirby? Wow, that's so genius. Just make a popular game and then reskin it 6 times.
完全新作が登場します。桜井さんが手掛けるカービィのエアライダーにぜひ
Kirby Air Riders. Do you think Kirby has ever been honorably discharged from the military?
ご覧ください。
He probably has a Purple Heart, right? From the Royal Air Force? Do you think that if you play Yugioh, you're incapable of enjoying games, or is it the other way around? Decade. Donkey Kong. Oh my god, it's Robert. Negate. Hajime. Oh god. What the fuck is this? This is a Donkey Kong platformer? This is insane. Wait, this looks sick. This is so much funnier if you play this and all you hear is Decade saying random shit like Hajime and finger. Maybe this is the educated guess. Maybe this is what all those leaks were. Why no naked monkey ass? True. Why is he wearing pants? Is everything destructible? Depends if it's got targeting protection, but it looks like it. Isn't that cool? Dude, Kurt. Bonanza? That's amazing. I can't believe they renamed it after the reprint set for Rarity Collection. Genius. 17th of July.
ご覧いただいたのはドンキーコングの新しい
That looked sick!
アクションゲームドンキーコングバナンザです。
Bonanza です。
唯一無二のパワーで敵も壁も 地面も全てを破壊しながら巨大な地下世界を突き進みます。詳細は改めてお伝えしますのでお楽しみに。
ここまでご覧いただきありがとうございます。
改めてになりますが、Nintendo Switch 2の発売日は6月5日です。
Well, launch date is huge, June 5th.
本体のご紹介です。まずは Nintendo
Oh, hardware off. Yeah, tell us about the webcam again, please.
これに加え、ダウンロード版のマリオカートワールドがセットになった本体も発
Yeah,
売します。
you can get the Grand Theft Auto bundle.
詳しくはダイレクト終了後に公開する公式ホームページをご覧ください。
駆け足になりましたが、今回お伝えする内容は以上になります。
Do you plan on buying it? No, I'm gonna win it.
もうしばらくお待ちいただくことになります。
I'm gonna enter a YCS and win it.
Switch 2を皆さんにご体験いただけることを今からとても楽しみにしています。
Price? You know, 500 minimum, surely,
あ
right?
りがとうございました。
Oh, that was eerie. No price, huh? Yeah, that's coming soon. Don't worry. 500 is too much. Oh, yeah, watch him price it at that, and watch you guys buy it. Okay, for all of the hating, that was actually pretty good. To be fair, that wasn't that bad. But as a disillusioned old man, I can firmly say that the only thing that matters here is can we play Twin Snakes on this. All right, that's the direct over. 500 just to play Bloodborne? Yeah, exactly. But don't worry, you can win one. There's going to be a lot of Nintendo Switches that Pack will be able to be selling on the black market for you. So make sure you guys pay attention to your local Yu-Gi-Oh trading page. When do you think Konami's going to get this, by the way? That's what I want to know. That's the funny thing. When is Konami going to make this the default prize support? Because I think it was like years after the release that it became standard, right? Probably, honestly, by the time the Switch 3 comes out is maybe when it will be standard. Alright, well, I hope you're paying attention, Konami. When Switch 3 is announced, I wouldn't put it past them. Alright, ladies and gentlemen.
Brazil!
Hit that play button. Thank you so much for the resub, Snack FGC. A super chat from Sean Rosser. Thank you. Nintendo about to find out the toxic online community the hard way. Oh, they are very aware of that. Don't worry. They are more than cognizant of our existence. Thank you so much, buddy. Green Jesus, tier 2 sub. Return to Monkey. Appreciate you. What is the deck you're shuffling every time in your videos? I just have like my Ritual Beast deck on my desk that I just, you know, naturally use as basically a fidget spinner is pretty much what it is. Just a glorified fidget spinner. All right, so some content for today. The plan is we're gonna be doing I'll play a little bit of the dual trial just for the packs to see what that's about. I've heard it's actually good. I want to finish off the alphabet deck at some point, but mostly going to go over like some reacts and things like that. There's a couple of videos that I want to watch that are out there in the world. And I think chiming in and giving my opinion is something that I'm extremely great at, you know, so that should be fun. Dual Trial's so ass. Dual Trial is the best. Yeah, so that's exactly the reactions that I've been seeing on Twitter. People say that this Dual Trial is completely unplayable or absolutely fantastic. There's just no in between. Everyone loves and hates this, so that's great. Price was announced, by the way. What was the price? Did we actually get a price? Oh, I got a random ultra rare from my anniversary pack. Let's go.
Brazil!
Your April Fool video is the best Yu-Gi-Oh video on YouTube. Hey, by the way, chat, I hope you guys tuned in to yesterday's. I was hyping up for days. I told you we were gonna do an April Fool's video, and I thought yesterday's video was actually really good. So if you like the Wonky Quartet, I think it was actually a banger. If at least for the ending, it was so good. Like the Ruxin thing was so good. Did I just get like 2 supers and an ultra from my bonus anniversary pack? Streamer privilege. Streamer privilege. Oh, you guys can't see. That's a freaking Dominus Impulse I just pulled, dude. Dominus Impulse. All right. Very sick. Can I go through a couple of these just want to turn off some of these notifications. New selection pack, 80 million download campaign. Babooba is in the store? Try out Duel, the forbidden one, new season of ranked. Season 40? Has it really been 40 months since the game has been released? Accessories based on winning illustrations in the popularity poll. Oh, Kick Colossus one. What a big shock and surprise. Fine, take my money. Okay, I guess. Yeah, I mean, what are you gonna do, man? What are you gonna do? You gotta buy the Kick Colossus card sleeves. Alright, so I am going to be playing the Duel trial. So you can't build a deck, right? You have to play with the loner deck. Now, the thing that I don't understand about this is why is Exodia legal with 3 graceful, 3 pot? How are you supposed to go second? I don't get it. Like, don't you just lose? Does Exodia not work? Why not? Because you just draw Exodia and you win the game. Really? I went second twice in a row and won both times. How? Okay, my opponent won the coin flip and I'm going second. Uh-huh. Okay. Awesome. This hand doesn't do anything. I mean, not going second anyway. Nice, he's open grateful. Let's put some music on. Alright, what am I doing today? Don't deck out. Discard Exchange of the Spirit. If both players have 15 more cards in the grave, pay 1,000. Each player swaps. Can only activate once per turn. We got a Guido! Card assigned from your opponent's deck to the grave. You can special summon this card from here, and then you can special level 4 Earth Fairy from your grave. So no point using that, I suppose. Okay, I've milled 4 pieces of Exodia. Then special a level 4 Earth Fairy. Okay, so I don't have that. Wait, hold on. What? Okay, hold on. Soul Charge? Huh? What's going on? Someone explain this to me. I have all of the pieces in circulation. Now what?
Brazil! 6-year badge 1 Farfa. Madge keep.
Am I missing something about Exodia? Do you win if it's on the field? If you have the pieces in addition to this card in your hand. Okay. I gotta read my deck, dude. What is in here? Okay, we got 6 Sense, we got Exchange, we got Sound of the Retreat, and Rollback. Okay, so we're going to roll back the pieces with Sound of the Retreat. I guess is the win con. Chain 6 Sense. Who made this? Like, why is this a thing? Oh, my opponent just hit 5 and 6. Okay, so we want Exchange in the grave, right? I think. Exchange does something in the grave, no? If both players have to pay 1,000, each player swaps the cards in the grave with the cards in their deck and shuffles their deck. Do I want Exchange in the grave? I think so, because I discard this. Discard sent less than 5. Then if Exchange, send 5 more. Okay. What the hell are you supposed to do with Soul Charge? Oh my god. Alright, send more. Your side of the field or the opponent's side of the field? I guess ours. Okay. We got Kelbeck. Chain another card. This is the one in my hand to special summon. Okay, we did it. Set a card. What is the optional set a card thing for? It's this thing activated. Set 1 trap from your graveyard. I guess we can just set the 6 Sense. And then we're going to copy the Sound of Retreat. Does he have anything? Oh, there's no millers. Oh, he's milling now. Wait, no, he just decks me out here. Wait, hold on. Can I do something to... Like, I have 11 in deck. He's milling 20 cards. Oh, you can't deck out? I guess not. Okay. He's got rollback for exchange. Is that bad for me? Because, yeah, right? Like, he should be able to beat me. Or stop this combo. So he can copy this. Each player swaps the cards in the graves with the cards in their deck, then shuffles their deck. Doesn't read the deck before playing? Yeah, and? Cry about it, bitch. Wait, hold on. I don't need to do anything here. No, because he has to go use... He has to use his rollback with his exchange in order to not deck out. Alright, left, right, head. Chain rollback. Target his exchange. So I can chain my rollback to do what? That doesn't do anything. Chain my own rollback to exchange? Each player swaps the cards in the graves with the cards in their deck. Why would I do that? It doesn't do anything. Okay. Now we have 1 engraved, so the game is reset here. And then we have double 6 cents. So I assume you don't win by damage, so there's no point in summoning this. And his 1 rollback is gone, so we just win this. Easy. Should I just stand by it? You can play for damage if you want. Is that actually a thing? Alright, I mean, we just stand by it, right? So you just go 5-6 every time. Chain 6 cents. Chain 6 cents. Chain 6 cents. Time to get it twisted. Now he draws Exodia. Okay, and what did you want me to do? There was no way to play around that. 1! I hit exchange. That's very funny. Alright, he hit 5-6. He hit 2. Mill soul charge plus spell. 5-6. Hit 6. Exodia! I'm missing head! Aw, damn it. Special fairy from your grave, that doesn't do anything. Okay, but we should just win here. Like, unless he draws into Exodia before us? This is actually low-key kinda skillful. Well, I wouldn't say skillful. But it's definitely not as bad as I thought it was. Oh, do you know what I'm realizing? The, what's it called? Add-on. Frickin' Untapped. It's kind of broken. It sort of doesn't work. After a graveyard gets reset like this. Okay, he doesn't have any pieces here. Exodia! Obliterate! Excuse me? That's in the deck? Ah, Spanish choice. Okay, we need to, like, count his grave here. So what does he got? He's got... 2 left legs. I think if I pick the correct choice with Painful, I might be able to win this. Right leg, right leg, right leg. He's already got... He has... He needs to put the left leg in his hand. Yeah, I think it's not a Yugioh. I think I give him the right leg. He mills a Yugioh. My Yugioh mills 10, and then hopefully I can just get rollback into the grave. Okay, target a monster your opponent special summon this card from your hand, then return that monster to the hand. Is this once per turn to special summon? Must be special from your hand by attributing. Yeah, okay, so we definitely do this. Bounce. So that he doesn't get it in the end phase. Wait, this thing's unaffected? Woo! Why is this thing unaffected? It's also very big. Oh, he's gonna bounce mine? Okay, well now I need to summon this in defense. So, do we have rollback in yet? Oh, we're summoning 2 guys in defense. Send. Rollback copy. What do we have? We have 6 cents. Oh no, there's 3 heads in the graveyard. We can't roll back anything good here. Why did we draw Sound the Retreat, man? Target a normal trap. That card's effect. Exchange. Copy exchange. That doesn't do anything, right? Yeah, that just doesn't do anything. We actually just die here. How are you supposed to beat Legendary Exodia? So it's impossible for me to draw the head here because I have 3 in grave. So copy exchange. And he hit for 1,000. Okay, okay. Now the problem is that all of our heads are in the graveyard. So we need to draw Soul Charge? How many Soul Charges in the grave? 0. Okay. Our grave has been reset. This is still winnable. Okay. 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 Come on, Soul Charge. Pot of Greed. I can't Painful Choice for Soul Charge because he just doesn't pick Soul Charge. That's insane. All heads are in deck.
Brazil! 19-month, yay.
What the hell am I supposed to Painful Choice? I think I go double head. No, I think maybe I don't do any heads, right? Maybe pot, graceful, exchange? Or 6 cents? Painful head and Soul Charge? Painful head, Soul Charge. I don't think it's painful, though. I think Pot of Greed? Or 3 Soul Charges? Or 1 Soul Charge? The head doesn't matter, though, because we've lost rollback. Wait, like, head is a throw if we pick 3 head. If we pick 3 head, all 3 heads are in the grave. We literally can't retrieve them. 3 head, 2 Soul Charge. 3 head, 2 Soul Charge. Okay. To guarantee the head add. Haha! Head Exodia! This is so funny. I can't believe this is an event. This is ridiculous. Alright. Oh, Soul Charge does damage! Oh, okay, dude.
Farfa, this is why you should activate exchange for your opponent's exchange.
That's so funny. It's not a cause.
Brazil!
Okay, all we had to do was Soul Charge head, set retreat, and win the game. That's unfortunate. What a crazy deck, dude. This dual trial is actually peak. I take back everything I said. They should have put in some Link Spiders. That would have been funny. Something in the extra deck. Alright, Jesus. I don't know how you're supposed to use Painful Choice. All of the millers, I suppose? You can probably just FTK with this, though, right? Surely? Like, there are probably things that you just FTK with. I came over from YouTube to tell you how dumb that play was. Askers? Who asked? Who asked? A painful? Or do I want a piece in the grave? One piece. Quadruple painful? Maybe you're supposed to painful like 7 times? Okay, we've got... left, right, head. And we're going to town again. Oh, we're milling 10 here. And then we're milling 5 more. And then we're... oh my god. This is ridiculous. This is very silly. Just put the grave... okay. Oh, wait, no, this is bad. He's got rollback. Okay, so we need him to not hit exchange. He's got rollback 6 cents. What do we have? We've got... yeah, we just need a right leg in the grave. So... rollback... exchange... I don't think we need the traps, do we? We need a left leg in the grave. No, right leg. We need a right leg in the grave. Pick 2. And then, okay, we've triggered this one. Yeah, we'll just put all the traps in the grave. Look at those legs, dude. Wait, I could just, like, win this turn. Oh, he's giving me rollback. We got exchange in the grave. And then set 2. Yeah, and then we just we can 6 cents. Never skip leg day. I think we just chain rollback to his rollback. I don't think it really matters. I don't think it actually does anything. Or we probably at least use it in the end phase if we don't win this turn. Soul Charge plus mill is basically GG. Hey man, at least it's a different type of event. I'll tell you that much. They just need to do more of this. Okay. 1, 2... he's missing a left leg. Do you see the new prize sport? We did watch the Konami Direct. It was very good.
Brazil!
It was definitely peak. Oh, he's only targeting 3? Okay. Chain rollback to this. Why? Rollback exchange. Okay, so we're just gonna make cards up, right? Alright, we're just gonna make cards up. Genius. He has the rest in hand. Okay, and what do you want me to do? I have a rollback that can copy a 6 cents. What do you... I think this is why so many of you are sitting here saying things like you're so bad. Because you're just pretending cards exist where they don't exist. That's the difference here. He wins in your turn? Not if we win first. We have a rollback. We have basically double 6 senses to resolve here. Woo! Wait, did we just win? We need right leg. Boom. Okay. That doesn't do anything. I am determined to win with a tempo Agido Kelbeck play. You have 2 cards left in deck? Yes. The one of which is the left leg. So we go 1 and 2, right? No, wait. Oh. Wait, what happens here? Because if I... Wait, what happens here? It's just 1, 2, right? I think we were supposed to not roll back, actually. Because if I hit 2, I just deck out. No, you don't deck out. You instantly win. See? Like Exodia, obliterate. Nicer, nicer. Ruling. God, I gotta win 2 more of this? Okay, dude, the forbidden power. You are so incredibly lucky. That's literally not true. What are you talking about? It's 2 6 cents in a row. I mean, it doesn't matter if you hit them, though. Have you watched every Maxor vid till now? No, I haven't. In general, you want a painful before graceful so you can discard the painful ad? Okay, mom. It did matter there. Oh, boy! It's, this is a game. Ah, he opens pot of greed. I have 5 vanillas. It mattered there? It really didn't. We had a full graveyard. If he didn't FTK us on our turn, we were gonna win. Alright, so I need left, right, left. Oh, I can't even draw head for game. I need pot of greed into head right arm. Wait. Yo. So he just if you go rollback, they just give you rollback, right? So what if I like do this? This could be bad, but I could just instantly win the game. Okay. There is a chance I just win here. This seems wrong. No, I think this actually could just win the game. Ah! Oh, I'm missing 1 piece, dude! Wait, is soul charge good here? No, it's not. Okay, 1 left leg. 1 left arm. Both players have 15 or more cards of the grave. Pay 1,000. Each player swaps the cards of the grave with the thing. Okay. No! I just needed 1 more piece. There's no point in soul charging this, is there? I mean, maybe you soul charge to play around. Oh, no. I don't know, man. This is probably fine. Yeah, it probably wasn't 5 draw cards, but 2 pieces means that it was close to game. Because if you draw like a Guido or Kelbeck, that just mills like 5, and then that can snowball, and then you just suddenly have the last pieces you need with a soul charge play. Head! Oh no, he's giving me head, dude. Have we like both soft bricked? Okay, now it's streamer luck. Now it's streamer luck. That's crazy. That's actually crazy. I need the right leg. No, the right arm. Where's the right arm? Give me the right arm. There's no way to do it, is there? Is this game right? No. I don't think so. During your end phase, add a forbidden one from grave. Yeah, why is that game? We don't have a right arm in grave. Search one in the end phase. When this card is destroyed by battle, reveal any number of forbidden ones in your hand, draw 1, unaffected. During your end phase, add a forbidden one from grave to hand. We're just making things up again. We're just lying and inventing things. Sound the retreat! Okay. I don't think my opponent knows what he's doing. Do I even want to use this? Add a forbidden one from grave. Why? Well, there's no point, right? It's just gonna drop the attack for no reason. It's mandatory? Oh, it is mandatory, to be fair. Alright. Give me... Oh, I'm all about Exodia. I'm all about Exodia. If he dies, you draw 5. If he dies, you draw 5. Reveal any number of forbidden ones in your hand, draw 1 for each. Interesting. Okay, here we go. Painful choice. You had the game, you could have killed him if you and drew a bunch. No, I didn't. You are making things up. Wow, it's guys, the backseating is getting insufferable now at this point. Like some of you are like just making things up. Like I need to like stop playing this event ASAP. I'm gonna get my pack and dip because some of you don't know how this game works. Ooh. Pot of Greed, Graceful, or 6 cents. I guess I just have to give him 6 cents, right? Come on, just give me the natty right arm off the top here. No, what? That's like the worst card. Damn, you just gave him 3 pot of greeds. True and real. So I have 2 left legs. Alright, kick him. What are the defense of these pieces? Oh man, some of these are huge. Wait, hold on. 300, 300, 300. Oh, they all have 300. Oh, I should have summoned head. Alright, the 200 counter. It's set head, by the way. We got a Yugioh! Wait, he set a Yugioh? I guess that's fair. I'd probably set my rollback. Because he's going to 6 cents, and then I could just draw into Exodia here. Why is this mandatory? I guess we'll add a second left arm. I'm shocked at how good this game mode is. It's really not that bad. I'm very surprised. This is fun. I thought this was gonna be terrible. Oh, okay. Man, I feel bad for this guy. He hit 1. Oh, we got the right arm engraved. Aw, dude. Right arm? Wait, hold on. What can I do with this rollback, maybe? Okay, we definitely mill. You have right arm in hand? Sorry, left arm. You know what I meant. Okay. So there's no way to win on this turn. Jesus Christ. Okay, he's got rollback, so we're just going to probably have to exchange when he does rollback. And then we can chain the okay, 3 right arms in the graveyard. Plus sound the retreat. Wait, does this add during this end phase? During your end phase? He's got 1 card in deck. That's so funny. Alright, we do just win the game here. Do we? Is this worth it? Rollback, copy. Because then he just chains rollback. I mean, we just win in the end phase, right? I don't think we need to do this. Alright, we hold here. We got 2 heads in the graveyard. I don't need to do anything, right? Okay, I could just threaten game, to be fair. No, because I only have one head in hand. I mean, we just go end phase, right? Like, he has to do something. Right now, to win the game. Exodia. Wait, hold on. Okay. Dude! Well, GG, I guess. He just didn't do anything. Brother. You know what's annoying about the Exodia limbs? The right arm is pointing to the left, and the left arm is pointing to the right, and the left leg is pointing to the right, and the right leg is pointing to the... Do you know what I mean? It's... If I look at the picture, I get confused. I swear to God, like, it's actually off-putting. You're going first. How do you refer to another person's limbs? Not as forbidden one? Question mark? Nice! This hand is sick. If I was going second. You could have counted the pieces in grave and figured Farfa was at 4. Brother, it's not a tier limit mirror, man. Some people just want their one singular pack. Some people are happy to just get their one pack and dip. This is a kindergarten level dilemma. Yeah, of course. You specifically are very intelligent. You are too smart for this format. Fun. Get 30 Exodia wins. To be fair, I would really like a deck out win. Because I think I'm one away from, what's it called? Destroyer. So there's a title for decking people out. Most of them I got through, hilariously enough, Dark World. Because you just deck people out with Dark World. Okay, we've already hit Rollback and 6 Sense. That's very funny. Now, he's got Rollback and 6 Sense as well, which is scary. Okay, now he's Pot of Greeting. Pot of Green. I wonder if there's going to be a way for, maybe someone should do a guide on this event. Just like a top tier, like, min-maxing optimization of how to play the Exodia Dual Trial Mirror. Alright, so this is what the play. You have to hold your rollback in order to chain it to their exchange of the spirit so that you can copy the sound the retreat to, you know what I'm saying? Like, all that crazy stuff. Alright, is it worth rollbacking? It's not, right? Like, we just rollback, copy 6 Sense? That doesn't do anything. Although, to be fair... Okay, huge. Because if you have rollback engrave, I'm pretty sure you're only ever going to use that for sound the retreat. Okay, here we go. That's pretty good. So, is it worth firing off the soul charge now? Because we're missing the left arm. Or the right arm, I guess. Because it points the other way. GG. I don't think some of you know how this game works. Which one is Kelbeck? Carve sent from the hand or deck to your opponent's grave. You can target out a special summon monster, special summon this. Okay, unironically, I think it's just Kelbeck beat. We don't need to do anything here, because if we soul charge the pieces, they just sit there. They're not doing anything. Discard for hand size limit? You know what? Maybe discard for hand size was actually the play. Maybe it actually was. Yugioh was better. Well, Yugioh has a real effect. Kelbeck only really works against the Incarnate, which is a one-of in the deck. I don't think that triggers them. No, I'm pretty sure it does. If this card is sent from the hand or deck to the grave, yeah, that definitely works. The problem is that we've kind of clogged our field now. Okay. I mean, do we just fire off this rollback now? Or do we just pass? Alright. I don't even know if it's worth attacking, actually. Clogging the field sometimes is good. It triggers, but I believe anything you mill doesn't trigger. There's no way. Alright, here we go. Hand size. We got a Yugioh. I remember some dumb BA ruling. You're a dumb BA ruling. Okay, we've got both arms, both legs. We've got all of the pieces in the graveyard, so we just need to mill, sound the retreat. The Spanish choice. Wait a minute. Okay, so we might have to use rollback to copy his exchange. Come on, we are so close. That's what she said. It does not trigger. Hand size discard is the last action of the turn. Oh, really? Okay, so... He has... He's missing a leg. He's missing a leg. So rollbacking sound... Ooh. He might have Exodia in his hand, right? I think I just give him Sound the Retreat. I think? I'm pretty sure I give him Sound the Retreat. Or maybe Soul Charge. Maybe it was Soul Charge, I don't know. If a card is sent, then you can special summon from your graveyard. What did he just mill? Those things. Do we use a Yugioh? I guess. Put them in attack mode. Surely that's fine. Okay, Soul Charge. He already had it. 1? Okay. Chain rollback now. What is it you people think rollback does? What do you people think that card does? I can roll back, copy 6 cents, and that's it. What is it you think that does? Like, that doesn't do anything. We could roll back now, copy 6 cents. Because I'm fairly certain this is probably just like, this is the sound of retreat to bounce these to win the game. So I think we have to draw like 6 pieces and win right now, potentially. Because I'm pretty sure the sound of the retreat is just going to win the game for him. So we actually just have to do this now. But we don't know. 1! Perfect. Oh, that's so over. Roll back their spirit. See, this is why I'm convinced. None of you have actually played this event because you are just making up things that are not possible. Roll back, copy their exchange. Point number 1. They do not have exchange in the graveyard, by the way. But first of all, they don't have exchange in the graveyard. That card is not in rotation. That card is not in play. You understand? So that you're wrong. Point number 2. Rollback does not copy their graveyard. Rollback in your graveyard copies your graveyard, of which there is no exchange in our graveyard. So, wrong for like 7 reasons. How? I am one man's guy. Drama when? Let me get my 3rd pack and then we'll get into the reacts. Should have been rollback 6 cents to draw 5/6. Rather gamble than die. That's literally what I did. Aww. Rollback copies opponent's grave when it activates on the field. Right, which was not a game state. You're making up a game state. That wasn't... There was never a point in the duel where the rollback was on the field. Alright, he's getting Spanish now. It's always so ominous when they like reveal like pieces like this. We'll just give him head, right? What are the chances he actually has like Exodia turn 1? See, he doesn't have it. I mean, that could have happened. Okay, he's painfuling again. What if he reveals 5 pieces, you know? What am I gambling with? Well, I guess I just give him the head again, surely. Okay, so he could mill 10 here. He's revealing the left arm. I guess we'll give him a Guido or Kelbeck. Right? I don't think it's arm. I'm pretty sure it's not arm. There's no way it's arm. Give arm for fun. Yeah, fun, by the way. Okay, get it twisted. Wow, he has milled all of his draw cards. Give him a hand. You know what? I should probably duel like this. This is like easier to see. Is this the one in my hand that's triggering? If this card sent from the hand or deck to the grave. Oh wow, I'm just triggering a Guido and Kelbeck. Do you think it's like a tier mirror where maybe sometimes you're not supposed to Kelbeck a Guido? There's no way, right? Oh god. Okay, roll back. Alright, we've got rollback, we've got 6 cents. Let's trigger this. I don't know if we should be milling. That's what I was like not sure about. Maybe we were not supposed to mill there. Where's your Havness? She's coming soon. Alright, big 3,000 damage potentially. Okay, he's got Sound of Retreat in grave. But we have Exchange of the Spirit. Make Baguska. True! Pat agreed. Huge top deck. Roll back in my graveyard to copy my 6 cents. Like, he's just clicking buttons, right? Like, he doesn't actually know what he's doing. 3. Okay. I see he does not have experience with this format. But I do! We are leg and head away from winning this. Wait, did we just win? We just won, right? Yeah, okay, so this is Sound the Retreat. Which one? Leg. And which head? Which leg? Right leg. Right leg. And then I guess it doesn't really matter, right? Just mill. Like, we have game, so... Exodia. Oh, he just gave me a piece. Wait, I could just deck him out here. I will activate one of these. Oh, wait, no, that was a misplay. That was a misplay. I should not be activated. Wait, because I can put Exchange in his graveyard. Oh, this was wrong. Wait, where's his Exchange? Oh, he's got it on field. Wait, what's the field effect? 50 more cards. Each player swaps the cards in the grave. Oh, okay. No, we actually... Yeah. Wait, unless we roll back, copy the retreat, or copy the Sixth Sense. No. Okay, head. Left leg, right arm, left arm. Oh, we like don't really need anything here, right? Bring out these, I suppose. See, Soul Charge Retreat is game, but he's going to exchange. Unless... We also just have a board now. like, we also just have a board. Wait, okay, no. So, we can play around it, because he's going to deck out. Like, he has to do something now. So, we pass turn to priority. He has to exchange. And then we chain rollback for Sound of Retreat. Yeah, he should have done this on Soul Charge. Yeah, he had to exchange before. Exodia! Oh my god, why is this such a fun match? This should not be this fun. This is really dumb. What a randomly stupid format. And it's just actually enjoyable. I don't get it, dude. I don't get it. Whoever made this cooked, I know. Never lucky. Never lucky. Rare fun event. Alright, I'm gonna go take a quick pee-pee. Here is an ad break. For those of you who have not subbed yet, shame. Shame on you, shame. Shame. Subscribe. For the Soul Charge, killing myself was peak. See you in a second. Let's do one more, and then we'll get to reacting. Oh, I just got a text message from the NHS. Apparently my referral has been answered. So I think 14 months ago, yeah, genuinely something like dumb like that. 14 months ago or something, I got an appointment because my jaw was locking in place and I was having like perpetual pain in my ear and my right side of my face like that. I finally have got my place, my position to go see a specialist. I guess you can't complain too much because it's free healthcare, but that's just kind of insane, right? Like that's just kind of ridiculous. It's just been 14 months. You know? Are you going to prison again? What do you mean again? What do you mean again? What are you saying? UK healthcare sucks worse than Spanish? Like, admittedly, I think the quality of healthcare in the UK is, like, not that bad. But they're just so understaffed. That it just takes forever. What is triggering right now? Set a card. What is triggering to make me set a card? Is it the exchange grave effect? Also, yeah, I don't need to pay like $30,000 to like get into like an ambulance. The Kelbeck. This guy's in the top 5. Then if exchange is put grave, you can set a trap from your grave. What does he have? We could set sound the retreat, which we probably don't want to do, honestly. Let's just set the exchange. Dun, 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 dun. Bro's never read Kelbeck. Brother, Kelbeck set a trap from grave is not, like, relevant. What do you mean? What are you trying to set from grave? Meta noise? Like, come on. That just wasn't a thing. Unless. Wait, hold on. I have 2 head. I'm summoning the head. No! Damn. That's crazy. Same with me in Canada. I went over 2 years without GP even though I'm a dialysis patient. Yeah, like, that's pretty messed up. Healthcare wise and stuff, it's like just it's high demand and not enough staff, underpaid staff. I'm pretty sure like British doctors might be one of the most lowest paid in the G7 region, which is disgusting. Really, it's so sad. Hold on. So if I just draw right leg, I win the game, right? That's probably worth it. Just in case he, like, exchanges for something here. Or rollbacks for something. Come on. Damn it! We got a Guido. We got a Guido. Too many people go to the GP and hospital for no reason and clog the system. That's not true. That's not true. They will not refer you if it's, like, for a nothing issue. You'll get a GP appointment, which, by the way, is like a 10-minute phone call. 90% of the time. Unless it's serious. And you do not get referrals unless it's like people have literally died because doctors have been unwilling to refer them and have misdiagnosed because they always diagnose on the safe side of things. Okay, so this is a little awkward. He's... What have I triggered this turn? Have we triggered Kelbeck Agido? What am I trying to hit? I'm trying to hit rollback. It would be really rough if he has Soul Charge in hand. So giving him... What do we give him here? Maybe milling is good for us? Who's benefiting from the mill more right now? I think I give him rollback. That depends if he triggers the what's it called. Because if he soul charges, rollback is going to copy my sound the retreat, which gives him the win condition, which is kind of bad. I think we play it safe. Just give him a Guido. I think. I've called it like 8:01 and been told all appointments have been given out. What, for the day? Why are they giving you an appointment for the same day? Like, can't they just book it for future appointments? You can cancel the soul charge? I guess, but I don't want to have to reset my exchange here. This seems like the perfect Farfa event. It is fun, but it's like... I don't think you can do anything like particularly that funny here. Okay. Rollback, retreat, and Sixth Sense Engrave. So we need to get the pieces onto the field with a top deck soul charge. Okay, let's see how many he targets. If he goes for like 4, we have to exchange, right? But then he could chain rollback. But that doesn't do anything. Oh, bro targeted 4? Damn. He, Wait, do you still take damage from Soul Charge? You lose 1,000 for each monster special by the... Oh, you actually don't take damage. A mirror of these with a wonky quartet. That would be fun, but the problem is you can't do duel trials against friends, which is really freaking annoying. Like, we'd have to, like, craft the cards, which is very cringe. Like, we'd have to craft 3 ultra rare painful, graceful pot, and I'm pretty sure most of us just have, like, one-ofs. for like Go events, but not 3 playsets of those things. That's very much illegal. End phase. Nice cock. That was the wrong leg. Pass? Just in case we get incarnationed. Okay, I will say the worst part about this format and event is just drawing too many Exodia pieces. Because I'm just like not doing anything right now. Also, you can see how broken Untapped is, right? So, apparently when Exchange of the Spirit resolves, Untapped doesn't recognize the graveyard has been reset, and it keeps showing you the old graveyard, which is very confusing. Because this is actually my graveyard. There's no pieces. Oh no, there's a couple of vanillas, but there isn't, you know, 3 Yugioh, 3 Kelbeck. That's the best part, so you can reveal 15 pieces to win with triple Exodia. Oh. That would be really funny if you could win by having 2 sets of Exodia pieces in your hand. Wait, is that possible? I think you might be able to set up a game state where you can win with 3 Exodia pieces. 3 Exodia sets. That's really funny. Yeah, this is bad. Do I even want to set the Sound the Retreat? Because I want it in my graveyard. Just to bounce ahead? Oh, this is cursed. I think I have to set this? Ugh. This is bad, man. I think you do 2 sets. You should be able to do 3, right? You have 5 plus 5. You go to end phase. 5 plus 5 plus 4. So you have 9... sorry, you have 14 cards in hand. Bro, I'm losing to a Guido beatdown! This is so cringe. Exchange would have been hilarious this event. Are you trolling? Exchange is in the event. It does reveal 6 or more if you have all pieces. I'm just waiting for the cat with a mustache video. Bro. Am I just dead on board? This sucks. I'm just losing. Like, I can't play. Okay, dude. Oh my god, he normal summons a piece and I die. He's gonna slap me for game. Set passing is playing. Yugi Boomer. Sorry, man. You can have Sound the Retreat, surely. I need him to mill for me. Let's see if he just, like, forehead triggers Kelbeck for no reason. Okay, he is triggering Kelbeck for no reason. Okay. Okay, so we have rollback and exchange and 6 cents. But he has rollback. Oh, he doesn't have exchange. Okay. Is it worth? Do I want to mill? What can I mill? What can I mill to copy with rollback here? Nothing, right? I've already got... I think I just have to 6 cents. They just said exchange? Yeah, so I need to do it this turn. Don't mill if you want a 6 cents. I think I activate them and then chain. Because I'm dead this turn. And I just have to hit this. I just gotta draw the right leg, because I'm dead. The 9th turn mind games. Okay. Get it twisted. There's nothing I can mill now, right? Try deck them out. Well, that was cringe. Why is he soul charging? He's got rollback, but he doesn't have sound to retreat. Wait, why didn't he just kill me? Wait, I could just top deck a piece for game here. There's a chance. He loses? No, he doesn't lose. He does win, but I could just draw right leg for game. Why did I give him sound to retreat? I should have just given him rollback. I would have won that. That was silly. Alright, let's do the Dharma. Let's do the Dharma. Okay. First up, we've got a very nice humble man.
Brazil
has quit Yugioh. He says as he sits in front of a giant card and a Yugi themed giant sleeve or whatever. Solemn Yugioh, everyone's favorite Belgian or Luxembourgian or Dutchman. I'm sorry, that region is sort of kind of all like the same sort of tax haven for me. So let's see what he said. Why did he quit the game? They're quitting again. Yugi tubers, content creators, they're all quitting once again. But the thing is, if he complains about price support, someone needs to link him to Nintendo Switch 2, Nintendo Direct, because the price support of this game has just gone infinite. Think about it. You win a YCS, you can play Dust Blood.
Here we are, another one of these. I quit Yu-Gi-Oh video. I think this has to be like a little tradition in the Yu-Gi-Oh sphere, you know? Once in a while, if things have seemed too good or quiet or maybe horrible, I don't know, someone just has to go and do a little gut punch. You know, not that, I don't think mine will be much of a gut punch. I actually haven't uploaded since last year, July or something. So yeah, let's tell the story. Before we get into everything, I think the first thing we need to discuss is that there's different kinds of Yu-Gi-Oh players. And the easiest way for me to, divide everything is 3 levels. There's casual, which is, you like the old series, maybe you play some GOAT format, maybe you play some Edison, maybe you go to locals once in a while. You might even, at the very tippity top, enjoy a regional with your friends and go like 4-4, and that was your day, but you had loads of fun at, table 2.
Am I being called out right now?
That is casual.
4-4 at a regional?
Spectrum, and there's nothing wrong with being casual. It is perfectly possible that you are having loads of fun, with a lower power format, or just with the anime, or you just collect, or anything like that, and I suck ass at this game, but I'm having fun. I don't spend a lot of time. I don't spend a lot of money, and it's totally cool. That's perfect.
What's
Honestly,
a regional?
You might be the happiest Yu-Gi-Oh player if you're in that category.
There is currently a country in the world that is has its head of state wanted by the International Criminal Court and Criminal Court of Justice. That country has more regionals than Scotland. It's actually insane.
All right, so then we get into the
I'm not complaining though.
Player, which is something I think Team APS, started talking about. And if you're a mid-core player, I think you're the type to go to a regionals. You might even go to some YCSs. You've got some regional tops. You've got maybe a regional win, maybe even a singular YCS top at some point. But you are not a consistently topping YCS player. You are not traveling the world to go to all of these YCSs. You are not qualifying worlds, none of that. You might,
To be
top
fair,
some
that's
regionals,
like
you might even
a
win
very
regional,
small percent.
depending on, you know, regional size or how hard it was or how lucky you were.
No,
that
I'm
day,
not speeding
but
up the
you're
video.
not
Shut up. Stop
part
complaining about the
of
video. The volume. Turn up your.
hardcore
No.
grinders. You are not in
Be
that
quiet.
conversation.
This is
That to me
perfectly
is
fine.
a mid-core player. And then you've got the hardcore players. Hardcore players, in my opinion, are the ones who are traveling the world probably to, you know, get as many.
Yeah, they're
YCs
winning
as
all the
possible.
Nintendo
Depending
Switches.
On budget, this might look different for other people, of course, but you are consistently topping these YCSs. You know, you are in the world's race, whether in Master Duel or otherwise. You are grinding Dueling Book consistently to be at that top level, and you are in that conversation. People know you as one.
Mods,
of
can we
players.
like start
We're talking
timing out
about
some of these
the
annoying
Pax,
people
the
to get
Joshua
subtitles?
Schmidt,
Shut
the
up.
Jesse Cotton, the Hani, the LeBlanc, Ruben, and so forth. You know, all these players topping consistently. That is the hardcore players. And I think it's very important to realize which you are and which you aren't. I would say I was part of those mid-core players. You know, I've got some regional tops. I've got a regional win, sure. I have no YCS tops or anything like that. And that is 100% my fault. I did not test enough. I did not pick the correct decks. You know, when Snake Eyes was clearly the proper deck to play, I was playing Yubel because I found it more fun. When maybe Rescue Ace was best deck.
I don't
in,
think
you
there's
know,
anything
League
wrong
of
with that,
Format or
though.
something like that. I was
You can
playing
still be a
Tyranus,
mid-core
just having
player and
fun,
play your favorite
but I was
deck.
still doing fine, you know. So I was
As long as your
definitely
favorite
not
deck is
putting in
somewhat
the
within the
time
precipice of the
and
meta.
the choices to be a consistently topping player. Why am I saying this? Because the way you enjoy the game is going to be extremely different depending which category you're in. For example, if the format is ass at one point, but you only play GOAT, that doesn't affect you. If the format is horrible, but you're only going to locals where you get to beat up the trap trick structure deck, who fucking cares? You're going to have so much fun anyway, so it doesn't matter. At the same time, if the format maybe is a tier 0 format where the best minds are destroying each other and you get destroyed by the best minds, let's say, you know, a tier 0 tournament format, if you're a hardcore player, you're having the time of your life. But if you're not, you do not have the time of your life. So again, depending on which category you're in, different things of Yu-Gi-Oh! Are going to feel different for you, and you might find the format awesome or not awesome.
It's a pretty fair categorization.
So we have to establish this because otherwise none of the other things are making sense. So I was a mid-core player, you know, doing fine at regionals.
This
going
guy's
to
Belgian, his
YCS
English is very
not
good.
consistently
Yeah, me when I
YCS
discovered
player or anything
the
like that.
existence
Now
of
I play another
Europeans,
card
man.
game, Card Fight Vanguard. It's a smaller game. Where I am,
Americans are
I will
crazy.
go
dude.
to various events. I will try to qualify worlds.
These
I will
people
consistently
speak
be
more
playing
than
events, be
one
winning
language,
events,
or
and so forth,
sometimes
because
two.
I have spent all of the time, the past years, to get to that level.
It's very
and
normal
also
for
putting the time
Europeans to speak like
afterwards. And that
3+
is something
languages.
I wasn't doing for Yu-Gi-Oh! And that's very important. You have to realize that if you
Fluently.
try to go in Yu-Gi-Oh! From mid-core to hardcore, you are going to have to spend the time. I know a few months ago, Pac was like, oh, I'm still topping despite having this hard job and so forth. But the only reason that's true is because Pac already put in a lot of that time the years before that. All of those high-level instincts.
Dude, the jump between like mid-core to hardcore Yu-Gi-Oh player is like absurd. The time investment that goes from just being someone who like regularly plays some meta at the local regional level and attends like most YCSs or events around their area. That's like a mid-core player, and then like to jump to the hardcore player, which is like regularly going to every event, sometimes even across multiple continents. Sometimes usually having to like own all the cards, or at least like having a sponsor who can give you all the cards and pay some of the accommodation and the flights. Like that's a big jump for basically no real gain in Yu-Gi-Oh! Other than like the love of the game, which is very commendable, but it's a huge unemployment diff. It's literally the unemployment diff, yeah.
Instincts, and then the connections you get from that are crucial.
I mean, you have to say, you guys have seen like the triangle diagram, right? Of like life. It's like sleep, social life, and then it's like usually it's like career or something here. But instead of that, you could just like do like this, like right, like Yu-Gi-Oh. So you can only like really pick like 2 categories, right? Like if you want to be really good at Yu-Gi-Oh, but you also want like to sleep, you're gonna have to sacrifice like social. Well, I guess in this case it wouldn't really be social life, right? Maybe it would be more like, I don't know, career or something. Or you could just maybe do all 3 and be like Pac, at which point you sacrifice your soul or something at that stage, right? Like,
just saying, oh, you need to know someone to do well. Not at all. If you
because in order to be top tier hardcore at Yu-Gi-Oh and be good at the game, but also like not be unemployed, there's just not enough time or hours in a day. You're gonna have to sacrifice something. You're gonna have to sacrifice like social life, which maybe isn't that big of a deal for some people because social life is intertwined within the Yu-Gi-Oh category for some people, right? Like Yu-Gi-Oh is your social life, but then you're probably going to sacrifice something like relationship, right? Like, you are not going to be able to be a hardcore Yugioh player and be in a relationship. At least in a relationship where you get to actually see your significant other often, you know?
I am going to spend 8 hours a day on Dueling book, grinding the living shit out of everything, and then I'm going to be playing like Iron Mans against the best players ever, and I'm going to do that literally 8 hours a day for 3 years. You will
like,
be
this
a
is the
hardcore
life of
player,
all these
even if
hardcore
you're
players. Maybe not 8 hours a day, that's a bit extreme, but like, Sam, for example, like, he's in a bit of a hardcore Yu-Gi-Oh player period right now. Like, his Yu-Gi-Oh life is like 12 hours of Yu-Gi-Oh per day. Like, it's like a mixture of content creation, grinding Dueling book, playtesting. Like, that's what he does. Like, that's his life. I don't know how he has a girlfriend, but he's doing it somehow. But guess what? He's basically unemployed, right? Because he's a Yu-Gi-Oh content creator. So it's naturally intertwined with his life. Normal people can't really afford like the time or resources to do this type of stuff.
0 connections today. Absolutely. This game, at the highest level, is extremely skill-based, the best players are consistently topping, and if you aren't, that's on you. But if you do not
You're
have
also
the time
unemployed,
to do
what's
that,
your excuse?
sorry,
Well, I spend my
shit out.
unemployed time
There's
doing
no
fun
way
things.
You can put casual time into Yu-Gi-Oh! And become
Like,
a
Pack
hardcore
Dash.
player unless you already have the years of not doing that. So now that we have prefaced this entire story, we can talk about why I quit. So last year, I was having fun with Yubel at a point where Yubel was actually pretty strong. And Shifter was really annoying. You would have to combine your formats and
Floodgate
you
mentioned.
just drop.
To be fair, it only took 7 minutes to get into mentioning a floodgate. I thought it would be like probably within the first like 120 seconds. So really commendable that it took this long to mention floodgates.
Face.
I would have brought that up like
and
60 seconds in.
It's pass, I guess, and then they normal summon a Tenpai and you lost. Hey, you can go home. Hope you had fun. Okay, next round. Draw face. Shifter. Okay. Pass. They normal summon a Tenpai. They won. All right. Hope you had fun. And I was like, Jesus fucking Christ. Why am I taking a 2-hour train to...
I mean, I'm going to do a video on floodgates again, by the way. I will admit I have softened my view of floodgates. This is going to be a very sad video. But I personally have softened my view of floodgates a lot recently. However, Yu-Gi-Oh has a lot of non-games. I'd say like a solid 20%, 15 to 20% of Yu-Gi-Oh games have zero skill expression, nothing to do with the players, other than just like the cards in your opening hand or the coin flip. Specifically Master Duel as well, right? Like, there's the Maxi minigame. You get Maxied. Did you have the out? Cool, you have to pass turn, they kill you. Or vice versa. Or Floodgate gets resolved and flipped, and you can't play. Your opponent drolls you, your opponent Lancias you in TCG, and you're just like, cool. You just go to the next day. Like, I think a genuinely solid, like, 15% of games is just non-games. Which is not to say that there still isn't skill involved there, because that's variance. It's a card game. There's going to be some variance. But the problem is that the variance in Yu-Gi-Oh! It's like, yeah, you make up for it because on average, if you're a better player, you win more games than you lose. You grind, you climb up the DC ladder cup, the ranked ladder, the rated mode, wherever it is. That's true. But that's still time invested, right? In order to get through that variance. So even if you're really good at the game, you're going to have to invest the hours and time to get through the variance where you get that streak of consecutive wins that get you a YCS top or get you into the high rated, etc., right? So not everyone has the time and effort to go through that period of dealing with, like, you know, getting through that variance. Like, how many of you people here have just had a very unlucky streak? Like, you sit down at your computer after a long day, you load up Master Duel for like an hour, and you just get like 0-4 coin flips. And then the one coin flip you do get, your opponent max sees you, you don't have an out. Like that happens consistently, right? Like that genuinely is just the experience of a lot of people, like once or twice a week. Nothing happens. You just wasted like an hour of your day, right? That has happened to a lot of people. On the flip side, you've probably had plenty of times where you just sat down for an hour and you just went 5-0, insta wins, opponent disconnects, leaves, bricks, and you just open the nuts. Like, that happens. Yeah, of course, the flip side of that happens as well. But for a lot of people who quit the game and don't want to play card games in general, especially Yu-Gi-Oh, because of its fast pace and there's more high variance, I think I would argue, in Yu-Gi-Oh, you're going to spend a lot of your time just thinking to yourself, like, why am I even bothering? Like, I don't want to go through that. That's also bad, though. Yeah, but obviously that winning because of variance feels far less worse than losing because of variance. That's just a fact, okay? If I sack my opponent and just insta-win against, like, a top-tier player because I just drew a Floodgate or my hand was insane and they kind of semi-bricked, obviously that's just going to feel better, right? Like, no matter what. Even if it's, like, bad gameplay, you will just feel better, for sure. Because you're the one benefiting. That's just psychologically a fact.
Randomly lose to someone who opened some fucking bullshit auto-win Floodgates and then go home. This feels terrible. Absolutely terrible. And now you might say, oh, but, you know, you should have just played the correct deck, which was Snake Eyes. And I agree. Again, if you are trying to become a hardcore player and you are consistently on the correct decks, these things will affect you less. But if you aren't, which is the large majority of Yu-Gi-Oh players, Yu-Gi-Oh at certain points simply fucking sucks. And then you can say like, oh, but that's only like specific formats, it's only specific decks, it's only... And I started thinking, is it only specific formats, specific decks? I started thinking back and I'm just like...
This is the thing. Over a course of like a certain amount of years at this point, this is why I basically don't play Yu-Gi-Oh at a competitive level at all anymore, even the mid-core level. Because I think Yu-Gi-Oh at its core fundamentally is a great game, but modern and competitive, it feels like it's at a point where I used to think Yu-Gi-Oh was a great competitive game and a great modern format that occasionally had bad formats, right? So like, here's a big graph, here's like fun, you know, and here's like games played or something, right? And then like, here's the format, right? It's like, it's up here. And then as the years and the months go by, occasionally there's like a dip and there's like a bad format. And then it goes back to being fun. And there's a big dip. And then it goes back to being fun again. But recently, over the years, this is what I feel like the game is. I think the game, core, at its base level, modern, competitive ranked, by the way, because a lot of people say, Farfa, you don't even care about Yu-Gi-Oh! This is just a job to you. No, I actually really love Yu-Gi-Oh! I just, like, the modern ranked is what I think is miserable. Cube, drafting, playing dumb formats with my friends, peak. Nothing more fun than that. But this is what I think. Yu-Gi-Oh! Over the last few years, especially post-COVID, has been like this. Dog shit format, dog shit format, dog shit format. Occasionally a tolerable format, dog shit format, bad metagame, unfun tier 0. Oh, good format. Oh, dog shit format, dog shit format. So I think it's the inverse. I think Yu-Gi-Oh! Modern is fundamentally bad that occasionally has good formats. That's where TCG is right now. That's why I really like Blue Eyes. I freaking love Blue Eyes Primite in TCG. I would go to locals tonight, but my wife is taking priority on the social life tonight, sadly, so I have to be with the baby. Anyway, that's a different point. So that's where I think modern is. I think Yu-Gi-Oh! For most of the period of the last few years is a bad game that occasionally has been good. Like this format, I think is okay. And even now you could argue this format is starting to become a little bit degenerate as well. Especially with some of the new things that are coming out and the support for Malice and things like that. Like that, those are just not fun decks to play against. But anyway, so that's where I think Yu-Gi-Oh! Is at today. I disagree, but I respect your ability to reach your own conclusion and be wrong. That said, jump out of a window. That is my favorite subscriber. Mods, give him a extra VIP.
I feel this way every format. You know, like in Kashtira format, it was like, oh, you know, they'll hit.
Yeah, exactly. What? So good, bad format. Tier limit mirrors, good format. Photon Hypernova, Kashtira. So we're back to bad formats. Like, it's just miserable. Unless you were playing Kashtira, the Kashtira mirror was actually pretty decent. If you didn't like Kashtira, if you don't like Snake Eye, the one deck in the format which you should be playing during those formats and stuff, you know? And even, by the way, tier, good format, I know. Some people, it's a Marmite format, right? Some people love tier format. Some people hated tier format. But that's just a fact. So a lot of people loved or hated that stuff. For me personally, the golden age of Yu-Gi-Oh! Competitively, modern, competitive, ranked Yu-Gi-Oh! And I wish I invested more time and effort, man. I really do. That's my biggest regret, historically, is not playing more Yu-Gi-Oh! Between 2014 to 2017. The golden years of the game, dude. Banger format after banger format. I did not know how good it was until we had nostalgia on hindsight, man. I'm so sad. Anyway.
Kashtira, and then we can play fun Yu-Gi-Oh again. And mind you, I was playing Kashtira, you know, because I was forced to. but in Kashtira format, everyone, you know, they'll hit Kashtira, they'll hit Shifter, and then...
Like, think about it. The most annoying complaint about 2016 format for me was Dark Destroyer is untargetable. Like, oh boy, did we have it so good, man. That's what's upsetting you? Of all of the myriad of problems we have today? Of Floodgates? Of 30 hand-trap decks and 10 non-engine auto-win, one-card combo OTKs and FTKs? We're complaining about an untargetable Dark Destroyer? That's what was upsetting for me back at the time? Oh boy, we had it so good. We had it so freaking good. Oh man, if only we knew. 2016 had Monarch extra deck lock. That's true. Thankfully, the standard was people were playing with the extra deck. But that's the funny thing. You go back to those formats historically, they all also had their bad points. Good formats, and then there's like, here's a Jin lock for like a couple months. Here's the domain lock for a couple months. Here's Scythe. Well, actually, people weren't really scything back then. What else was annoying? Dweller occasionally, you know, depending on your deck, was also like Dweller. You know, it comes up every few years for like 12 years now. Anyway.
After that, we can go back to a fun Yu-Gi-Oh! But then you think back, like, right before that was Tier 0 Tierlament, and I found that fun, but everyone else didn't find that fun. So during that format, people were like, oh, but they'll hit Tier because it's Tier 0, obviously, it's way too broken, and then we'll go back to fun Yu-Gi-Oh!
Surely.
But then you go right before that format, and that was like Scythe Lock Turbo, and people are like, oh, no. See, we're gonna hit Scythe, and then Yu-Gi-Oh! Is gonna be fun. And then...
This is the same copium sing-song that we make every single format. For years now. Literally years at this point. It's like, guys, trust me, this format is so good. They just need to hit Stormwind in Flew Wonder. Guys, trust me, this format is so good. They just need to hit Scythe. Oh, this format, guys, trust me, this format is so good. They just need to hit a Rise Heart. And then every single format, there's a but, there's a but, there's a but, there's a caveat, we're just one more card away from a good format. One more ban list, Yu-Gi-Oh's fixed. And it's true. It unironically is, by the way. One more format, Yu-Gi-Oh! Is fixed if they do it correctly. But you need to keep Floodgates in the game. You need to keep, like, sales decks, you know, the money-making business, stocks go up, decks, to the reprint sets, you know. They have to exist. Because that's how the company makes money. Because fundamentally, at its core, the model for this game is bad. At the modern competitive level, I think.
And during tier format, even, you know, you got shifted by Exo Sister, and it's like, oh, but you know, they'll hit that, and then.
Can we really trust a man who has a Testina Giant
card? Thing, and then Yu-Gi-Oh! Will become fun. And then the format after, it's like, oh, we'll replace.
You know what? We should just stop watching this video. That's it. And that was perfect. Yeah. Can we really trust this guy?
These Snake Eyes mirrors or whatever you're playing, and oh, they flipped skill drain, and now you auto lose, and it's like, no. See, these floodgates, they're gonna hit them, and then Yu-Gi-Oh! Will be fun. And everyone keeps saying that we'll return to some, like, mysterious Yu-Gi-Oh! That we all know and love. But I don't think any one of us has actually ever gotten to play that Yu-Gi-Oh! I do not think that the mysterious Yu-Gi-Oh! That is fun, that we will be returning to once the ban list fixes issue 769, actually ever existed. I don't think the fun Yu-Gi-Oh! Existed. And I know that's, like, very harsh to say, because I love Yu-Gi-Oh! Okay, you know.
And by the way, it's okay to like bad formats sometimes. You know, Adamancipator COVID format? I love that format. I know it was a bad format. I get it. You know, it's fine to have your bias. Next week, April 10th, effective from Unlock the Block, he's back. That's probably, Mastado's probably going to be pretty unfun. I don't care. It's fine though, because I like it. Right? It's okay to like bad formats. You know, that sometimes that also is true and fine.
This story is going somewhere, by the way. It's not just dooming. I literally got a Blue Eyes White Dragon tattoo. You know, I love Yu-Gi-Oh! I love the franchise. I love so much about Yu-Gi-Oh! I love Toon Monsters. I love Pegasus. I love Kaiba. I love Zane Truesdale with the
Imagine being a Toon fan. Miserable, dude.
But
your deck plays like a kaiju in BLS like, Banish, and that's your win con.
You know, when do I love Yu-Gi-Oh? If it's not a format, maybe it's specific games. You know. Maybe every format has its issues, but there are specific games that make it all worth it. And I start thinking, okay, how do I enjoy playing Yu-Gi-Oh? Do I enjoy Hand Trap Wars, where I lose to a triple tactics talents? Do I enjoy like, oh, a smart use of Imperm Nib, but then they open Crossout and I lose on the spot? Do I enjoy that? Hell no. I don't enjoy that. When do I fucking enjoy Yu-Gi-Oh! And I think back, my favorite Yu-Gi-Oh! Is when there's no game-defining non-engine. Zero. You know, fuck your Ash, fuck your Imperm, fuck your Nibiru, fuck your skill drain, fuck all of that. Fuck your triple tactics talents taking a rise.
Oh, relax, dude. Yo, chill.
And I understand if you had a format like that, you know, it would just be
potty
blah,
mouth.
blah, blah, blah. I'm not saying I want that format. I'm saying Yu-Gi-Oh! Is most enjoyable when not a single non-engine instantly wins the game. And there's like a giant board in front of me. I have 6 cards of engine, and I need to tactically maneuver through everything my opponent has set up, and I break the board and I OTK. Or the flip side, I built like a crazy board, and my opponent gradually needs to go through it with their engine, and I need to utilize my interruptions correctly to stop them.
I mean, we talked about this like multiple times, but I mean, to reiterate, Yu-Gi-Oh! Is most fun when you're playing, right? Like, think about it. Like, what does it mean to play Yu-Gi-Oh? It isn't just sit down and attend. It's like you're activating cards. You are numerically, physically resolving multiple effects in a turn in a game, and then having another turn, and then it goes back to you, then back to your opponent. Like, that's when Yu-Gi-Oh is most fun, right? Like, modern Yu-Gi-Oh is just too fast to do that. Like, they're just like massive number. A huge portion of modern Yu-Gi-Oh games are not interactive. They boil down to comparing hands, a Floodgate resolving, a Maxi resolving, etc., right? Like, that is genuinely, I believe, a solid 15% plus of games is just non-games, you know? It's good to be able to look back on a lot of your duels and be like, this is what I could have done better, and that's what I could have done better. But what are you supposed to do better when your opponent Lancias you? What are you supposed to do better when your opponent Dwellers you? Like, there's no learning from there.
Them from breaking through. That to me is peak Yu-Gi-Oh!
Oh, I've already seen the
Engines,
Vanguard ban list. Don't worry.
Just going through stuff.
They banned
The low
Beatrice
power
and
version of
Vanguard,
that
by the way,
is,
for anyone who
whenever
missed that
there's a
react
lower
yesterday.
power format where
Or
these
the day
engines
before.
are fighting against each other. That is the peak Yu-Gi-Oh! That
I feel like that's all my games in
And then I
current
was
TCG.
thinking,
Right, exactly. That's what I'm saying.
when
That's what I
does
said
that
earlier.
happen?
Current TCG
Ever?
is good, but that's an
And the answer is
anomaly.
it doesn't.
Because
That
as a
Yu-Gi-Oh!
standard,
that
TCG
mythical
is
Yu-Gi-Oh!
bad.
That I finally defined as the Yu-Gi-Oh! that I
But
love,
occasionally it's
engine
got a good
versus
format,
engine,
like
just
right
gradually
currently.
grinding through stuff, and so it doesn't fucking exist. Now, don't get me wrong. It will sometimes happen. You know, I vividly remember being at a regional, and my opponent had built a full Dragon Link board with every fucking interruption.
Oh god,
2
I miss
pistols in
Dragon
hand.
Link.
I
Oh,
opened only
Dragon
2
Link
cards,
mirrors, man,
and
peak.
I played right through it. And I vividly remember that because
Current
I
isn't even
walked
that
out of
good.
the
Mermail
venue
won
so
2
hyped.
YZ.
I told all my friends, this was the
Like, this is how cope Yu-Gi-Oh! Like, even just now, we're coping so hard about how good current Yu-Gi-Oh! Format is. We are coping so good, right? And it's like, guys, trust me, this format's currently good. And like, Mermail just won a YCS. Like, have you ever sat down and dueled against Mermail? Have you ever actually sat down and dueled against a double untargetable Toad? Like, it's just, that's what we consider a good format today, by the way.
most fun I've ever had in Yu-Gi-Oh! Just my engine and my plays going through their board was incredible. It was, and it was the fact that I remember that specific game
After hand looping.
shows me that those games almost never happen. And now you could argue, oh, maybe it's because you just suck that you don't play through boards with engine. And it's like,
I went 3-0
no,
with Ash and
playing
Odio.
through boards
Dude,
with engine is
I
something
genuinely,
you
I
can
would
do.
like
It's
to
just
try that
very
deck.
often
I was gonna buy a
the board
core,
is
I
also
just never
backed
got
up by
around to
low
it.
Skill drain, now at 1, I understand. But like backed up by a LOL, Droll, LOL, whatever card. And so
Droll,
engine
lol,
versus
whatever.
games
What does
just
he
barely
say? What did he just say? Is this like the Belgian translation?
Very often, the board is also backed up by LOL skill drain, now at 1, I understand, but like backed up by LOL, Droll, LOL, whatever card. And so like engine versus engine games just barely happen anymore. The only version is maybe the very low to the ground Kashtira
Bro,
Bestial
just
Steam
Droll,
Smith type
lol.
of file versus another one.
Droll,
Because
lol, lol,
Kashtira
lol,
cards
lol.
and Bestial cards are kind of like engine and non-engine at the same time. I do like what they're doing there. But overall, this type of Yu-Gi-Oh! Just doesn't exist. And that hit me like a truck. Just like, you know, this game I've been playing for years and being just mid at because I'm not able to put in the time I should be doing if I want to go to that next level. Having the thought hit me that the Yu-Gi-Oh! I love doesn't exist was insane. And so at that point, I kept thinking like, okay, but maybe all of that is still fine if they start hitting those lingering floodgates. You know, they had been doing a good job. Again, this was last year, gradually hitting. So I was like, okay, surely, you know, they just need to hit shifter, and then a lot of those floods are gone. Then the format might actually start getting somewhere. And then the mulch armies started coming out.
Oh,
and that's when things took a turn for the really worse. Because usually
I haven't played enough TCG to really experience it. But the fact that Charmies are more prevalent and defining than Masudo because of the side deck sounds miserable. Like, sounds miserable.
When a deck was able to play Shifter, it sucked balls. You know, like, if a deck doesn't get to use one of the best resources in the game, being the graveyard, that probably meant that the deck was a fair bit weaker. And so, you know, when Exo Sister shifted you, the games where they didn't shifter you, they were playing a shit deck, so it was fine. When Flu shifted you, whenever they didn't open Shifter, they were playing a shit deck, so it was fine. Kashtira, I mean, that was the best deck for a reason, but it was still actually a pretty low-power deck after they hit a Rise R2-1 and Diablosis 2-0. So overall, Shifter deck...
See, it's funny how some of you are disagreeing, but just look at the split here. Mul Charmies are miserable, yes. I still haven't seen a Charmy. Oh god, we're complaining about Charmies. Charmies are fine, you know?
Straight up ass. Tenpai
Whoever you asked has a different opinion on them.
Deck, but I was thinking,
you know? Why is it so divisive? Why is it so divisive? Why is there no like universally accepted like cool cards like that? You know?
Every deck could play. And now I know some people are all pro Mul Charmy or saying, oh, you know, you can play around them, but I don't think so.
A certain Dutchman convinced me Charmies are worse for the game than Maxi.
True specific Charmies. But Mul Charmy,
listen, if Quantul says they're bad, he is my go. I agree with him.
You can say, oh, but this deck can play through it, and then, you know, pass on a little board and it's fine. But it's like, yes, but 95% of decks cannot. You know, if Mul Charmy Furroros goes off against the Yubel deck, what are you going to do? You're going to Samsara pass, or you're going to give them plus 71? I mean...
Yeah, but to be fair, that's the problem, right? Fundamentally, right? It's like, yeah, Charmy resolving against Yubel, you lose the game, right? Well, yeah, I know, but, like... that you're playing Yubel. If a Yubel combo resolves, you're not playing the game. So that's why, at its core, a lot of you are going to get really mixed up with the argument here. It's like, well, you deserve that for being a Yubel player, or or on the opposite end of that discussion argument, well, that proves that Charmies are overly bearing on combo decks and toxic, and it's like, that's the problem. Why is that a discussion? Why is that even like? Why does Yubel exist? Why do the Charmies exist? That's that is the core root of the issue. It's not like, I know this is extremely centrist, you know, and taking the middle ground here. It's like, that is both problems. They are both shit. And it's like 90% of discussions with stun players end up in this situation as well. It's like, well, stun exists because you're playing a wombo combo there. And it's like, well, neither of these things should happen, right? It's like, you're playing stun as a reactionary to how cancer Snake Eye is. It's like, you deserve it. You deserve to be stuck under Tikaboo with Snake Eye. But it's like, why does that card exist? It's because this cancer crazy wombo combo deck is it. But okay, so why does that exist? Why is that in the game? Who made that? Like, do you know what I mean? That's the problem.
Up to you, but one of the two.
That's why modern Yu-Gi-Oh! Competitively at its core sucks ass.
It's gonna happen. And every single tier 2 deck and below is also in that boat. A Fuaros ends your life. It is over. So now you have to draw Ash, or call by, or play Crossout, and welcome to the Maxi minigame. Like,
me looking at playing the game versus killing minorities. These are literally the same. Okay, bro. Okay, LaPrince.
Again,
you need to relax.
And you are on the correct type of deck, you're totally fine here. You don't give a fuck. But that's not me. So to me, I was like, wow, this Yu-Gi-Oh! I hate, this Yu-Gi-Oh! I despise, is about to become even more common. And that's when I decided, I'm out. I'm just no longer going to waste my time being mid at this game that I do not have the time for to actually go beyond mid. So why am I even trying? You know, I'll just quit. And that's when I stopped.
I mean, ultimately, to be very good at Yu-Gi-Oh! Is a big time investment. If you don't even enjoy the process to get to that stage, why even bother? Because everyone would say yes to a magic wand that just instantly makes you great at something, you know? Would any of you here like to be a famous, world-renowned tier 0 athlete? Anyone here want like a multi-million-dollar like salary? You just get to go out on the pitch and play football a couple times a week and get millions for that? A lot of people would just say, yeah, if they could just magically do that, sure, why not? But no one, or very few people, want to put in the time and effort to reach that stage. No one wants to get up at 4 a.m., go for a run, hit the gym for 3 hours, stick to a strict diet, go for a training session thereafter for 4 hours, be in bed by 8 p.m., not eat certain foods, not drink alcohol, not blah, blah, blah. Do you know what I mean? So that process is very important because not a lot of people want to do that. So likewise in Yu-Gi-Oh!, do you want to be a YCS champion? yeah, a lot of people just say, yeah, I'd love to be a YCS champion. Okay, but do you want to playtest for 6 hours a night? Do you want to spend all that money on the accommodation and the cards and the travel? Like that process is and the training sessions and all of that stuff. Do you want to go through that? A lot of people don't have the time, effort, or even desire to deal with that middle ground, the process. No one wants to do that because it's just not fun, right? Like sitting and having to deal with all of the bullshittery that is involved with Yu-Gi-Oh! Outside of even just the gameplay itself. A lot of people don't want to do that, you know? So that's a big jump that a lot of people don't have the desire or effort to want to do.
Now, at the time, I thought I would not be making.
Do you want to play against Stun? Exactly. Like, that's a process you will have to do.
Sucks and blah, 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 blah. But now I'm releasing a song with my band, and I figured, you know, this is the perfect time to milk this and get some pre-sales.
Oh, so this what this is.
I mean, joking aside.
Oh, now we found what the point of this video is. Guys, buy my mixtape. Okay, now I see. This video is because we want to buy our mixtape. Preset. Dude, the only thing in the description is buy my mixtape. That's so funny. There's literally nothing else. No email contact, no sponsor, no actual description of what the video is talking about, no chapters, just buy my mixtape. This is so peak.
The actual reason I'm making the video is because I was at Locals, actually. So yeah, this story is going to have a happy ending, you know, stick around, wait for that. But I was at Locals, and there was a friend of mine who I was talking to and was like, yeah, I didn't want to make like a doomer video. It's just annoying, you know. I understand why some people do it because they're, you know, they will be missed and a bunch of people are going to ask where they are. But no one's going to ask where I am. Who fucking cares? I just make some Master Duel videos from time to time. I'm not a big YouTuber or anything like that. And he said like, oh, really? You don't have comments of people asking where you are? And I'm like, I never checked. So I checked, and it turns out on a bunch of videos people were asking where I was. So I was like, oh, damn.
This video isn't very well structured. He complains about Floodgates and Charmies for 15 minutes and then drops a hashtag ad. There's so much more to the Yu-Gi-Oh issue. Well, I disagree. I think it has structure, and I think that complaining about probably two of the most frustrating things in the game that is enough to turn someone away from the game is absolutely a valid point. Like, what more do you need here? Like, it's an opinion, it's a personal perspective. What more do you need here?
Damn, I kind of left some people out to dry, so I'm sorry. So here's the video. I didn't want to worry you. I'm alive, actually. So yeah, so now I am making the doomer video. But before you think I'm a doomer, here is the happy ending. You can save my band's song. I mean, you can, but that's not the happy ending. The happy ending is, as I said, I love Blue Eyes. And, you know, while I quit Yu-Gi-Oh!, I saw this ad. You know, I don't know if it was not an ad from official Yu-Gi-Oh!, but an ad for a Blue Eyes structure deck. A Blue Eyes? Wait, Blue Eyes? Blue Eyes? So I was like, well, Yu-Gi-Oh! Sucks balls, but surely it can be fun to summon the Blue Eyes White Dragon once in a while. So I got the Blue Eyes structure decks, and I started messing around with it.
And there it is.
This is fun.
I cannot stress enough how freaking good Blue Eyes is. Cheap, accessible, simple to play, competitive. What more do you want? What more do you need? Why can't every deck be like this?
So fun. So I slammed the Blue Eyes engine into a 60 card pile and was like, wow.
Okay, he's burnt down the kitchen. All right, what the fuck is he talking about? All right, that's what just happened. What did he just do? What? He just ruined it.
This is great. And I went to Locals.
Oh, and it's
I had
Batchest.
fun playing at Locals, you know. Picked up my Blue Eye structure decks, rammed the cards in, tried to get some of those fancy secret rares, and just play.
Rammed some cards in. He says that so nonchalantly, like, yeah, I know, I just had a couple of staples lying around and I shoved them in. Dominus Purge. $40 a set, a piece. Primite. $180 a set for the engine.
Played, and I went 2-2 or something like that. I didn't know what the fuck all these Malice cards did, and I didn't know what Rezel cards did. I figured out what Detonator does. That thing.
Rezel?
Thing is crazy. That is fucking. Why would you play anything but Rezel? You're out of your mind if you're not playing Rezel. Holy shit, Detonator is broken. But so I didn't know any of these cards. I was just reading. But I went 2-2. I summoned some Blue Eyes White Dragons. I had fun. I was like, wow, you know, once in a while, maybe this.
Dude, that's the thing. The results don't matter. My first Locals, after like a year, I went 1-3 with Blue Eyes. And it was the most fun Locals I'd had in years. Literally. So many of my games I could learn from. I could understand what I did wrong, how I can improve, what could have went differently. Imagine that, going 1 and 3 and it was one of the most fun events. Like, why is this deck not the blueprint for every archetype going forward?
This is not too bad. And that's when it hit me. Yu-Gi-Oh! Only sucks balls in the mid-core section. It suddenly made sense why Team APS made this video about the dying mid-core Yu-Gi-Oh! Players. That's me. I'm right here. Yu-Gi-Oh! Doesn't suck balls. Yu-Gi-Oh! Just sucks balls for the 60% of players in the middle. The players who are not putting in the time to become hardcore or don't have the money to become hardcore, but also try too hard to go beyond casual. Trust me, guys. Yu-Gi-Oh! Is great when you're a pro, and Yu-Gi-Oh! Is great when you just want to mindlessly summon some blue eyes white dragons and don't give a fuck what the outcome of the game is. I had fun. And so the next week I went to locals again. I once again played my blue eyes white dragon. That was fucking awesome. So that's the happy ending. I may have quit Yu-Gi-Oh, seriously, because in my opinion, mid-level Yu-Gi-Oh is just a drag. But casual Yu-Gi-Oh, just going to locals once in a while and summoning the ultimate whatever the fuck of destruction, that was great. And I had a great time. Now, does that mean
I came back for the EWCQ. It was pretty fun. Are you going to caveat this, Arashel, and make sure that when you say something so simple like this, just and passingly, that you're forgetting to mention that you played Tenpai and you won Swiss with Tenpai, and with first after Swiss, or at least after day one, you were first after Swiss with Tenpai. I had fun playing Tenpai unironically. Mods, get him. Mods, get it. Mods.
I will have to become, invested and actually care, and that's when I will become super
That's a good point, honestly. Like, to be fair, Tenpai is probably a really fun casual deck.
Make awesome music.
Because you don't need to think too hard. The deck kind of plays itself. You just kind of activate some big, heavy hitter power cards, and it's fun, right? But for the mid-core player and the hardcore player, Tenpai is probably really fucking frustrating gameplay. I get it. But if you're just kind of casual, you just click some buttons, you win a few games undeservedly because your deck is busted or you've opened insane, it's great. That's how I'm going to be next week. Do you understand? When Adamancipator gets back Block Dragon, I'm going to beat a bunch of really good players, randomly undeservedly, because my deck is absolutely insane. I won the coin flip, and my opponents didn't draw enough hand traps. Like, that's just going to happen, right? And it's great to be in that casual position because you aren't emotionally, psychologically invested enough to care. Like, it doesn't matter if your deck is like fully optimized. It doesn't matter if you are winning events with it. You don't care too much about the variants. You're just kind of like clicking some buttons, slamming some combos onto the field, and just auto winning because a lot of people just didn't draw the out. That's how it is to play against Tenpai, to play against combo sometimes. That's no different to the current Master Duel format.
Also,
yeah, but the entry level to current Master Duel format is like
Vanguard at the highest competitive level
very,
without spending too much time on it because I've been
highly
playing
skillful.
it for so long already. So I don't need
like say what you want about
Snake
Snake Eye, like
that
takes learning
in a while,
to be competent.
Blue Eyes Neo Alternative Ultimate Your Mother Dragon and have a great time and don't care if
Blue Eyes Alternative Your Mother Dragon.
Player, I'm sorry. May you see the light one day. I'm not telling you to quit or whatever. I'm just saying like I'm having a great time down here and pros are having a great time up there. If you're having a great time in the middle, awesome, keep going. But if you're not having a great time in the middle, you can put the time in to go up, or you can just get down in the mud. Get down in the mud with us, casuals. It's great. You can play Goat, you can play Edison, you can play Domain format, the weird commander thing. That looks
the weird commander thing.
Not give a fuck and have fun once in a while and have a great life beyond that. You can still be part of the best franchise ever. Fucking Yu-Gi-Oh! Fucking Duel Monsters. Don't give a fuck. It's great. That's all I have to say. And go check out my new song.
Is he quitting or not?
You can pre-save the thing
yeah, I guess he's quitting mid-core Yu-Gi-Oh!
Enjoy.
Alright, epic. I've been saying this for years. When you stop taking a game too serious and play it from a casual level, the main issues stop becoming a problem. This goes for any game too. Even with Yu-Gi-Oh! I recently quick Master Duel rank because Max C and I'm having a blast again. Queuing into casual where there's no stakes. Max C me after a full board, no problem. Next game, don't care. Meanwhile, in ranked, you lose the coin toss on a rank up game, open minimal hand traps, they max you on top of it, and all that shit makes you want to jump in front of a moving car. Taru! One more ban list and it'll be fun, and the realization you're chasing the ideal that never existed really hits hard. The entire video is me for Card Fight Vanguard Premium. I don't know if you've noticed, chat, but over the course of the last few years, do you know why that this was one of the most popular types of content on YouTube? Do you know why ban list reactions were like, they don't get as many good views anymore? Like banless reactions, multiple content creators would have like 100k plus, 150k plus on like a banless reaction. Banless reactions have kind of dropped a little bit on the high end. Like they aren't as popular as much as they used to. You know, it's only really like 1 or 2 creators who get like big views on their banless reactions. And do you know why? Because everyone was waiting for one more banlist. This like period here, somewhere between like 2018 to like 2022, 23, everyone was just like one more banlist. Just a couple of hits, the format's good. You know? And it didn't happen. We started to slowly realize, wait a minute, Yugioh doesn't need just one more banlist. Yugioh needs like a fundamental overhaul at the core level. Anyway, TLDR, if you really want to truly enjoy Yugioh without having to spend like literally 10 hours plus per day, just play casually. Just the moment that you start playing made up formats, the moment that you start like drafting, the moment that you start playing like dumb, like barely win condition archetypes and decks against friends at the same power level, the game becomes so good. The game becomes so, the wonky quartet is the best thing that's ever happened to my content personally, because who the hell wants to sit and play real Yu-Gi-Oh? Watching Doug misplay with a card printed after 2019 because he just doesn't understand and hasn't read it is the best peak content I have in the game for me personally. You can probably find your own way to enjoy the game, and you can probably find your own Doug Zeef at your own local who also likewise produces as much bangers as he does when he doesn't read a card and misplay. That's the best type of Yu-Gi-Oh! And what I've been enjoying the most personally. All right, this has been my reaction. Thanks, guys, for tuning in. I miss Solemn. He's a really cool guy. He's done a lot of good videos, and he's always been down to collab with me and had me on for stuff. So I really appreciate him personally. So it's sad, but I'm glad that he hasn't like fully quit. He's just like on the casual grind now, or not even a grind really. He's just on the casual. What's it called now? So, yeah, let's move on. All right. Now it's time to read the Twitch chat here. Speaking of Doug, there's a Doug note part, right? Huh, Zeef? How many DZ emotes do I have? I don't know, man. I do. 25 modern TCG format's been incredible. I guess if you're mad that you can't fucking Yubel combo anymore, that's then peace. Dude, this is the point that I'm saying. Current Yu-Gi-Oh! TCG format mostly is like one of the better formats we've had in a while. Especially out of the modern era. Wherever you want to start that barometer, wherever you want to make that marker, that milestone, wherever you want it to begin. Absolutely. But you need to understand that that's an anomaly. This is what I think. Yu-Gi-Oh! Sucks. Modern ranked. Yu-Gi-Oh! Sucks. That occasionally has occasionally has good formats. I think the game, Yu-Gi-Oh! Has most, like I thought historically, I thought Yu-Gi-Oh! Was a good game that occasionally had bad formats. But it's just not true. After this long, with the same complaints over and over every year, I think Yu-Gi-Oh's a bad game that sometimes had good formats. And I think we're in a somewhat okay format right now, especially because of Blue Eyes. There he is! Look, he's in the chat. I've played so much stuff beyond Yubel. This rebuttal is silly. I played Yubel pre-Phantom. The fuck is Yubel pre-Phantom? What is that? Limit reverse summon Yubel? Like, what is pre-Phantom Yubel? Oh, to be fair, they had like Throne or something before Phantom, didn't they? That was a deck, to be fair. What was that? Super Volley Turbo? Wait, was it the trap card? Spirit Search the Continuous? Was that what the deck did? Dirge of the Lost Dragoon. Pre-Phantom was playing Shifter and stuff. Was weird. Shifter? Nah, there's no way he just made a video complaining about Shifter then was playing Shifter. He criticized society and then partook in it. What a guy. I disagree. What if my favorite way to play the game is to cause as much suffering as possible to my opponent? I think you're kind of a psychopath, but I also sort of get it, right? Like the, what's it called? What is it under? XL? DC? DC. Spreadsheet. Spreadsheet? Bro, I can't believe I'm just like natty, streaming my, my browser history right now. Master Duel, Blue Eye Spreadsheet, Duelist Cup. This is the most recent one, I believe. March 25, yes. What was I looking for? There it is. I think, personally, if you play decks like this, like if you, like, other than just to occasionally, you know, think it's optimal to counter the meta and stuff like that, if you, like, consistently play this as your go-to, like, meta deck, either you just kind of don't really have the time effort to invest in Yu-Gi-Oh! Or I think there's actually something a little bit sadistic about you. Because this is just designed to frustrate and anger someone. Right? Like this is, like, what are you doing? Like But at the same time, I kind of get it. I kind of get it. And this is why I've softened up my views on Floodgates a little bit over the years. I'm going to make a video on this on the main channel talking about this. I think I was actually low-key wrong about Floodgates. I think Floodgates, like decks like this are actually okay.
Can you search your history for Poe?
Can you search your history for Poe? No, I don't want to. Wait, Poe? P-O? What is that? P-O-R? And a certain hub? Is that what you're asking me to Google? Wait, let me just see. There's no way. Bro, I'm pretty sure, like... surely we would at least use incognito mode. Oh, it's very funny. If I type in P-O-R, it's a bunch of Droptomizer simulations from World of Warcraft. Anyway. Portuguese, yeah, that's the one. So the, I think decks like this existing is, like, okay. It's a little bit bad in Master Duel, because it's best of one. But I think decks like this are fine. They're designed to do one thing, and they're designed to do one thing only. They have very serious and real drawbacks, restrictions, and problems. My issue with Floodgates is when a meta deck can utilize a Floodgate, right? Like, those are the worst. When you can combo into a Scythe. When you can combo into a Union Carrier equipping a Buster Whelp. When you can combo into some other form of lingering disruption. When you can hard open a turn skip, like Shifter. When you can open a summon limit and then send it off on your turn when you're done with your opponent, when you've already gone first, right? Like, that is the worst aspect of Floodgates. But ultimately, I think that some people don't have time or effort, don't want to get as invested learning all of the ins and outs and intricacies of the game. And as a business, Konami needs to keep as many people invested as possible to increase the number of people participating, buying their purchases, buying their products, and, spending money and generating them profit. And one of those ways is to keep people like this invested. Because some people play this deck because they like Yu-Gi-Oh! I don't know what it is specifically about Yu-Gi-Oh! That they like in order to queue something like this, but they want to be able to participate. A deck like this allows you to participate in Yu-Gi-Oh! I'm not sure how much Yu-Gi-Oh! Is being done per se, but they are playing Yu-Gi-Oh! So it's understandable from that perspective why something like this exists. They don't like Yu-Gi-Oh! I don't know. I disagree. I look at this and I think to myself, this is a Yu-Gi-Oh! Deck. I mean... look at the... do you know what the difference is? Look at this, right? Macro Cosmos. Tell me what's the difference between Macro Cosmos... Here's the important thing here. Okay? Do you know why that I know that this is a Yu-Gi-Oh! Deck? Look at this. What does that say? Copyright 1996 Kazuki Takahashi. That is a Yu-Gi-Oh! Card. If it wasn't a Yu-Gi-Oh! Deck, if it wasn't a Yu-Gi-Oh! Card, this would not have that legal terms and conditions on the card. Okay? That's the difference. Oh my god. Hi, Jay. Alright. Anyway, ladies and gentlemen, very much apologies, but I do need to dip now. A bit of an shorter stream today, unfortunately, because my wife has some plans, so I need to go and take care of the baby. So I'm gonna go spend some time with Noah and then put him to bed. So apologies for that. Tomorrow, however, we will be pack dashing and we will be table 500ing. Yes, you have a double whammy crazy wombo combo of a stream tomorrow. That should be really enjoyable. So tomorrow we're going to be pack dashing and doing table 500. So make sure you tune in tomorrow. See you guys then. Peace out. Thanks everyone for watching on YouTube. YouTube views are insane, by the way. Like, It's so close to like YouTube surpassing Twitch some days. It's actually wild. Thank you so much, guys, for being here. I should find someone to raid. Who are we raidy shadying? Evento del Exodio. Okay, I'll just host Mordred. He's a cool guy. Alright, go ask Mordred to play some stun or something. Peace out, and we get ignored. No, you don't. I can literally see the chat. I can't show it on screen because of my Twitch contract, but I have a third monitor that I read that has Twitch chat and YouTube chat. There is a program. This thing here allows me to view all of my... See this chat button? It allows me to see both platforms. YouTube, I read what you say. I say, you know, it's just that most of the time what you guys say is dumb and stupid. You know? Bro said contract. Yes, that is, you sign a contract to stream on Twitch. That is how that works. That is how you get paid to stream on Twitch. I don't know why this is a shock or a surprise to you. Anyway. All right. Peace out. Good night, guys. Bye-bye. See you tomorrow for some dashing and for some table 500. Bye-bye. Good night. And I'll see you tomorrow.